that's what I love. Can't see what I can't control. Did it once, yeah, I do it once again. Watch my father, yeah, he taught me how to win. Cop new Prada, money taught me how to spin. Waves like water, music taught me how to swim. I'ma fill my bottle way up to the brim. Back then, yeah, I never talked at all. Ashes, yeah, let them bitches fall. I've been way better than before. Posted with my cash standing tall. Hey yo, watch this. Got a foreign gold switching for my necklace. Got $100,000 on my checklist. All the money you made, that's my worst slip. You ain't learning. I be a new person. I be making money fast, they be so determined. I be working every day, yeah, I'm up on my circuit. Got me another diamond chain, made it from the surface. I been hurting. Would you live with me? Straight till the end. Baby, don't leave my back, I'm too spent. This is what I got, yeah, it's how it been. But that's okay, cause I'm making ends. Don't like me, well, I'm on the road. High speed, chase, that's what I love. Can't see what I can't control. Did it once, yeah, I do it once again. Watch my father, yeah, he taught me how to win. Cop new Prada, money taught me how to spin. Waves like water, music taught me how to swim. I'ma fill my bottle way up to the brim.
Back then, yeah, I never talked at all. Ashes, yeah, let them bitches fall. I've been way better than before. Posted with my cash standing tall.
We aren't better because we want to be. Because the road to hell is paved with good intentions. All the do-gooders in the world, whether they're doing good for others or doing it for themselves, are troublemakers. We white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, British, German, American, have been on a rampage for the past 100 or more years to improve the world. We have given the benefits of our culture, our religion, our technology to everybody. And we have insisted that they receive the benefits of our culture, even our political style, our democracy. You had better be Democrat, or we'll shoot you. And having conferred these blessings all over the place, we wonder why everybody hates us. Because sometimes doing good to others, and even doing good to oneself, is amazingly destructive. Because it's full of conceit. How do you know what's good for other people? We can change society. We can get enormous enthusiasm going out of the idea that there is a revolution afoot, and that this revolution is going to set everything to right. Do you know a revolution that ever set anything to right? Whether the revolution came from the left wing or from the right wing. When we have a great system, and great power to put it into effect, there is always more violence, more bloodshed, more trouble. Diabolical things are done in the name of righteousness. We don't change. We're doing the same thing today, but under different names. We can look back at those people and see how evil that was, but we can't see it in ourselves. So therefore, beware of virtue. We aren't better because we want to be. Because the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Because all the do-gooders in the world, whether they're doing good for others or doing it for themselves, are troublemakers. Lao Tzu, the Chinese philosopher, said, the highest virtue is not virtue, and therefore really is virtue. But inferior virtue cannot let go of being virtue, and therefore is not virtue. All the do-gooders in the world, whether they're doing good for others or doing it for themselves, are troublemakers. We aren't better because we want to be.
fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude. Holy fucking shit, dude. Literally lying. Still lying to his audience. What the fuck? Okay, that's my PTOS. What the fuck?
Wait,
Okay.
is it?
I don't know, but that was.
You asked for this, sir.
I said, what's your favorite anime voice?
Don't like me, 'cause I'm on the road, yeah. Alright, let's go. Don't like me, well I'm on the road. I speak, shit, that's what I love. Can't see what I can't control. Did it once, yeah, do it once again. Watch my father, yeah, he taught me how to win. Cop new product, money taught me how to spin. Waves like water, music taught me how to swim. I'ma fill my bottle way up to the brim. Back then, yeah, I never talked at all. Ashes, yeah, let them bitches fall. I've been way better than before. Posted with my cash standing tall. Hey, yo, watch this. Got a foreign gold switching for my necklace. Got $100,000 on my checklist. All the money you made, that's my work slip. You ain't learning. I be a new person. I be making money fast, they be so determined. I be working every day, yeah, I'm up on my circuit. Get me another diamond chain, made it from the surface. I been hurting. Would you live with me? Straight till the end. Baby, don't leave my back, I'm too spent. This is what I got, yeah, it's how it been. But that's okay, cause I'm making ends. Don't like me, well, I'm on the road. I speak, shit, that's what I love. Can't see what I can't control. Did it once, yeah, do it once again. Watch my father, yeah, he taught me how to win. Cop new product, money taught me how to spin. Waves like water, music taught me how to swim. I'ma fill my bottle way up to the brim.
Back then, yeah, I never talked at all. Ashes, yeah, let them bitches fall. I've been way better than before. Posted with my cash till it's all.
It was beautiful, yeah, together. Even though we planned forever. Days of dreams, nights of talks. It was only us together. The world was ours, nothing out of reach. Imagine where we could be. Our dreams is one, hope brighter than the sun. What could ever stop us? Then it all turned, I don't know why. Still to this day, I'm wondering why. Will we ever know? Will we ever get to understand what we both went through? Anyway, I'm thankful for the times I had with you. I just want to thank you I was down when you met me, but your smile wouldn't let me take down on myself, look down on myself. You told me I could, that I should, I would spread my wings and head for the sky. Then it all turned, I don't know why. Still to this day, I'm wondering why. Will we ever know? Will we ever get to understand what we both went through? Anyway, I'm thankful for the times I had with you. I just want to thank you for loving you. Your love made me love myself more. And I could never thank you, never thank you enough.
I took people's drop boxes. I was like, "Are you a conservative, ma'am?" And like an old lady would be like, "Yeah, I'm a conservative." And I would fucking deck her, take her ballot, and just rip it apart right in front of her face. I was like, "You, you're not allowed to vote this way in California." That's right, bitch. I got a funny one for you. Okay, here, look at this.
With what we were seeing in the polling data going into this election about what people cared about and the order in which they ranked it. So we have had a lot of questions throughout this time about new voters, people that hadn't been in there before that were perhaps not getting captured by the polling. So maybe this is a sign that we're going to see a little bit more of that tonight than we
Watch
expected.
this.
We obviously don't know yet.
And you know what's missing from this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top 5 issues? Democracy.
They say, rock, rock, rock. You say, blah, blah, blah. Talk is cheap, homie. Talk is cheap, homie. Blah, 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 blah. Can't be no one else but yourself. You the best at being yourself. Remember that and never doubt it. Stand up, hello world, shout it. Leave your mark, build your legacy. Make them words count, live your fantasy. It's your life, time to live it right. Show the world what you're all about. Let them haters know what you all about. Let the talkers talk while you walk the walk. They don't really know what you all about. You only need yourself and the one and only. Even when you stand alone, you're never lonely. Take the path, less travel. When you reach your true level, allow yourself to take your place on your space. It's your birthright. Let your work outshine the talk. Let them smile, light up the dark. Let them haters hate. Let them doubters doubt. They don't really know what you all about. Let the talkers talk while you walk the walk. They don't really know what you all about. They say rock, rock, rock. You say blah, blah, blah. Talk is cheap on me. Talk is cheap on me. Blah, 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 blah. Let them haters hate. Let them doubters doubt. They don't really know what you all about. Let the talkers talk while you walk the walk. They don't really know what you all about. You said some things you didn't mean. I'm sure I did that too. Egos clashing, dreams crashing. Whatever happened to me and you? Changes when everything changes. When we tear out the pages and only one word is left. Please let just be quiet until the next riot. Just give us some time for the wounds to heal. What is broken is broken. Let's just leave it for now. We need some perspective just to understand how. What is broken for now. What is broken for now. I think we both need to grow so that we need not to know. Maybe doubt, maybe ask.
Hi.
Maybe
Hi there. Hello. What's up, internet? How's it going?
go into asking
Going out there? What's up, Keevers?
from tearing
How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing well and good. I hope you are surviving this heat wave. If you're you know, in the northern hemisphere, we're baking out here. It's so fucking hot. I think my brain's melting. The AC inside is about to give up. This portable AC is about to give up. I'm just very hot. Like I can't drink enough water. I think I've had like 4 of these. I swear to God. It just never enough. I did finally make my chicken though. It was about to go bad, so. No, it does work. It just like when it's like 110, it it stops working so good. I don't know. I only put it at like 78 or 80. I don't want to run up the bill like a whole bunch. But it was like warm as fuck earlier. Yes, 15C, my bad. Sorry. 73 max? No way. That's like my minimum. If I get cold, it starts hurting. It hurts my body. Because of the fibromyalgia and the anemia, like, I just can't keep myself warm in a cold room. 15C here. Oh. Nice. I still just like don't have a good feel. But yeah, there's like so many records being shattered. What was it, like the 7 hottest days were all last week, or six hottest days? That I don't want this. Set it to 73, then it will stay 76, 77. Right, the heat. Oh. Interesting thing. But I like if I'm working on the computer, then I have to have it blowing on me, and that sucks. And really think about that part. 105, and it's 10 at night. Jesus fucking Christ, yeah. Still 85 here. Disgusting. My cats are all confused because they usually like get to have like an open window at night, but like it's just been too hot all night. Like all night. I can open it like 2 hours, like from 12 to 2. That's like it. Good for you, Keevers. Good for you. I'm glad you've come to brag. Congratulations. Typical Keevers. Typical. Just that. Yeah, how's your healthcare? How's that going? Good? Good. Glad we established that. My sweat is sweating for real. God. I don't even know what to do. Like, how do you stay hydrated when it just, like, water just goes away? Just disappears. Gatorade or something. I don't know what the fuck. Electrolytes, something or other. Coconut water. Waiting for my first pill. Oh my god. Yeah, what healthcare? Project healthcare? Wait, y'all are getting healthcare? Alright. So I found out about this podcast. Are We Still Friends? And I think, yeah, it's Alina, Noel Miller's wife. I think they're married now. Pretty sure they got married. But it's her podcast. I just saw that Noelle was on it, so we don't have no healthcare. Just a shit ton of vitamins that may or may not be poison. Yeah, that's all. I don't know. I couldn't like find a lot of fun shit. There's some like a Drew Gooden. Oh, we have the Kazro. This one's gonna be good. Descending into madness, trying to make Claude Monet's recipes. That'll be fun. Yeah. A few things. Maybe ghost stories or something later. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Get into it. Heck is acting so weird.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to.
No, let me
okay.
do it.
All right, go ahead.
No, I can't do it now.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode.
Of?
No.
No.
Welcome back to Are We Still Friends?
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
I'm just trying to be good because last time I was here, I was sick. It was not a great episode for me. Do you remember? I had like the wig on. I was kind of sick. My energy is pretty flat.
Oh yeah.
And then you played it back, and you were like, "Hey, you seem kind of pissed."
Yeah, you were a little less energetic that day. It's okay. It happens.
But we're back.
We're back.
Here for a
No
quick
wig.
fill-in. No wig.
Yeah, quick fill in. Sarah will be back next week.
The footage got corrupted.
It was corrupt.
Yeah.
There was a lot of corruption going on.
Yeah, you guys were just doing under the table deals with
A whole conspiracy.
all kinds of governments and,
I kind of miss the wig.
On me?
Yeah.
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 Do you like that Jason Momoa look? He's never blonde. What am I saying?
No, but he has hair.
Yeah, he does have long hair.
Listen, I want to talk to you about something.
Oh my God. This is terrifying.
So I want to go through some things with you, but then I have some of my own.
Okay. This is a hell of a start.
I know.
This is already a scary conversation.
What is so
Getting
scary?
into it.
I mean, just, when as a dude you walk into your living room and your wife goes, "I need to talk to you." It's like, oh, what did I
It's actually
do?
true. Whenever I say to Noel that I need to talk to him about something, he freaks out. And he's like, what is it about? And like sometimes it's just like, hey, I really am back into strawberry ice cream.
Yeah.
But sometimes you think it's like way more serious.
Yeah, you're always just trying to false start me.
I know, but I'm not trying to. But you really freak out. Well, can we talk about it now? Can we just? I don't want to wait till I get home. Can you just tell
Try to keep him on his toes.
me now, like what's going on?
Yeah, because I care.
Yeah. But you're scared.
It's not scared. It's just, what did I do?
Well, I don't want you to think of me that way.
I don't think of you that way.
Okay.
But whenever I hear I need to talk, I'm like, what did I do?
To be fair, Noel says the same thing whenever I ask to talk to him about any.
No, I hate that. I hate that. An unprompted text. Hey, can we talk later? About what? What about? Can we do it now?
kind of work stuff.
Yeah.
It's always, what do you want? What do you want to do?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I think I just have PTSD from my phone lighting up from people needing things.
Mm.
So I'm just, what did I not do?
Yes, I was gonna say, oh, so cool of you to just be like needed and wanted all the time. But it's probably because you're like late to doing something.
Yeah,
And
I'm
someone's like,
perpetually behind on things. Yeah.
On that note, and this kind of segues into, I want to go over some icks
Yeah.
other people have, and then feel free to take the floor and
Well, we should tell everyone that
about. I'll take the floor about my icks for
Yeah.
you, but you can't tell me any
Sure,
icks
yeah.
that you have about me.
Yeah.
Because this is like my podcast.
Yeah.
It's like pretty fucked
100%.
up.
Yeah.
But oh yes, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say that we should let the people
I love them. They're so fucking cute.
know that you know, you're really the mastermind behind a lot of the remaining commentary videos I have. So
Yes.
Alina tried to pitch me on, you know, just kind of roasting some icks, and I just said, well, why don't you take it? You know?
Yeah.
So here we are.
So here we are. So this is one that was very recent. And it's not really even an ick. It's just like, I just think you're so funny for it, and I just want to laugh at you
Yeah.
for it.
Good.
Okay. You were adamant that you needed to get a watch
Yeah.
because having a watch would
If
make
you're
you
watching, you can see it.
Yeah.
If you're watching,
Yeah.
sorry.
He was certain that he said, I need a watch because I'm not on time because I don't have one. And having a watch is going to make me more on time.
Yeah.
And I said, what about your phone? It's basically attached to you and it has the time. And you said, no, I can't take my phone into the shower. And I need to be able to see what time it is in the shower. And that's
do.
where I get late.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you, you have not been more on time since the watch.
I would like to I would like to present my case to
Called
the court.
out.
Okay.
Called out. Yeah, I'm also perpetually late. Watches don't help me either. I don't know. Like, forget it's there again. I don't know. Life is hard.
I'm on time for a handful of other things now, more than in the past.
Actually, I would agree. You have been more on time, but I thought it was just a result of having less going on, not being on tour. So I kind of put it in that reasoning.
That's fair.
But maybe there are powers that the watch brings.
I think it brings a little bit of power.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to say that I'm perfect.
Yeah.
But I think I would present my case to the court and say I've become a little bit more on time.
Yes, you have.
Here's where you guys see me be late the most.
Okay.
Because, you know, Alina's been, I have to say this because you'll never say this. You'll never talk about what you do. But Alina's been working on my special.
I have.
Along with Alex.
Yes, and Kate.
And Kate. And what you guys see that no one else sees is, like with the special, I don't want to watch myself.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are like, come on, we need to get the notes. And it's like this like mental, I don't want to look at me.
Yeah.
You know? So I think you see that part of it. And you're like, a watch is not going to fix this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's fair still in your perception that the watch has not changed much.
Yes. Yeah. The watch isn't like a task force.
No,
You know,
no.
we are the task force.
Yeah.
We help things happen. But yeah, it just made me giggle at you like, I need this fucking watch so I could be on time.
Yeah.
It's just like, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2.
Wait, do you think it's a little boyish that I like the watches?
No, I think it's
What's your vibe on the watch?
I think it's just like it's a redundancy.
Because it's on the phone.
Yes, I think the age of watches is past.
What about style points though?
What is that?
Like,
A stylus?
yeah, like Alex is throwing up a hand.
Oh, like
Oh no, I was
style.
agreeing. Like,
Yeah.
Style.
Yeah.
It's cool, I guess, but then you'll just have a watch tan. I think the ring is cooler.
My biggest ick with my husband, his watch tan. Yeah.
The ring is cooler. And honestly, you didn't even run it by me that you put that on the same wrist as the ring. Are you
It's-
trying to distract from the wedding ring?
No. If anything, it doubles up. If I got a nice, I'm just setting you up. You know, convince, you know, if we get a nice like gold watch to match.
Yeah.
No, it's supposed to be opposite your writing hand.
Who's making these rules?
There is etiquette. Just watch etiquette. Look, Alex is he's about to
So
jump
it-
over this table and spill that water.
Is that because it's the hand that you don't wipe your ass with?
No, because that's actually a great point. What do you wipe with? What's your dominant?
You know my dominant hand.
Yeah, but I don't always watch you wipe. That's actually something that's a very not explored in our relationship. I don't watch you wipe very often.
No.
Are you even
I don't know
married?
what you do when you wipe actually.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's very normal. But
actually, for as long as we've been together, and really known each other, that's like a locked box.
You definitely see me pee,
I've seen you piss,
but you don't like look over when I go to wipe. You
No.
just like.
I've seen you dabble up, you know. I've seen you dabble up, but I've not seen you.
Yeah, no, never.
That's a locked
That will
box.
never happen.
That'll never happen.
That'll never happen.
Isn't it, really think about that. We'll be on our deathbed. I'll be 90 and I'll go, I've never seen this girl shit.
You know, it's funny you bring that up. This is jumping ahead.
Sorry, yeah, let's go back to your icks.
No.
You never had like food poisoning that you needed to help you out with or anything like that?
Oh no, I would never ask for help in that category. It's just me and my asshole. It's just me.
It's just.
I'll do what I mean. Of course, if like something bizarre, you know, and almost out of this world is happening, then yes, I'll call him in.
What would be bizarre and out of this world?
You know, maybe an alien being, you know,
Crawls out?
yeah,
Okay.
that kind of situation.
Yeah.
You know?
Huh?
But
An alien being.
otherwise, yeah, it's just me. I have called you in for puke because I want sympathy, and
Yeah.
you don't engage.
Yeah, because I just got a sensitive stomach. So if I see you, then I'm going to just boot onto your back.
Sometimes I'll be really loud with the throwing up because I'm like, dude, I could be in serious trouble in here, and he hasn't even come to check on me.
That's so corny that you're just in there like, ugh!
It's corny, but it's just what we do, you know.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So I want to.
Wait.
Yes.
Sorry. I just had a. Do you look at your poop?
Yeah, you gotta inspect.
Yeah.
Do you not? I feel like you don't.
No, I look.
Okay.
I treat it like boogers. I get a good I get a good stare in, you know, just to see if I'm healthy.
Yeah.
Gross.
But I don't know if you're like, if that's a dude thing.
No, you gotta check.
You inspect. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about poop anymore. But there.
Look at him. He's doing so good today, man.
I know.
Alex just shaking. I gotta hear it now.
You never like sent a pic to the group chat after a big one?
Oh my God, no! When I discovered that happened with Noelle and just people, and I just was like, why are there pictures of poop in the toilet? Who's doing that?
You gotta let the boys know.
Oh my God!
Look what I just let out, man. I took somebody in there.
Horrific,
You know what I mean?
horrific.
Who said I ain't built for jail? Who said I can't go to jail, man? Look at that shit I just put out right
Can
there.
we not, please? I think it's a lot. Poo is a lot.
It is kind of weird to be proud to take a huge, girthy dump.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. I just always thought it was funny because it's disgusting.
Can we move on?
Yeah, sure.
Please.
Sorry.
Okay. Can you pull up the TikTok of the cat? Because he was just talking about, you know, living your whole life without something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, while we wait,
While we wait.
how you doing?
I'm good. I could go, while we set this up, I could go on to another.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
we got the media share. My wife, when I tell her why she can't just see my butthole anytime she wants. Yo, I thought this was just us.
So did I. I saw this. Can you pull up the comments? I felt so validated.
Yeah.
We'll read some of these, Alex, if you don't mind, if you could read some of the comments.
Yeah,
I
right.
felt so validated because this has been, yeah. Wait, so everybody's wife is like this? Why not? I only ask for a refresher from time to time, a little sneak peek of the pink so I can remember what it looks like. Why is that so bad?
Yeah.
With love comes vulnerability.
Yeah.
I just want to take a quick gander sometime.
So I can remember what it looks like. What? How do you never I just
'Cause that's all.
Yeah, I thought this was I'm curious, folks listening or watching or both, chime in. How often, if you're, you know, are you asking to see your partner's anus?
I mean, I've since moved on. I don't ask anymore.
Yeah, you've given up.
Um,
You've stopped chasing the ghost.
I have. You know, it's just like a bounty I won't ever get.
Yeah.
But
You've given up on searching for the ring. It's a bounty I'll never get.
but
That's just the bounty I'll never get.
but I've come to terms with it. It's just but I just think it's so funny that it's other people. It just must be because it's something that's so forbidden. Like when you're with someone a long time and when you're married, you know, I get to see what your pinky toe looks like.
Yeah, you do.
You know, and I feel like those are vulnerable parts of people.
Yeah.
And that's just the one place I can't see. And also just, you know, just curious.
You know what that's like?
What's going on down there?
You know what that's
And
like?
You don't even know. And I
mean,
just,
I do, but I don't. You're right.
Yeah. And I just think it will make me, I think it's because it will make me feel closer to you. Like I know everything about you already. I know everything in your brain.
It's interesting. I never thought about it like outside of a sexual context. Like, if it wasn't like that, then like, just like out of curiosity, like I don't get that.
I know everything on you, your body, but there's just this one part of you that's just, it's locked up.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
That would be like me kicking the bathroom door down and being like, let me see you wipe. Poop right now, let me see
I
you
know,
wipe.
but on that note, like we'll be on our deathbed and I'll never have seen your asshole. I've never have seen your 20-year-old asshole, your 30-year-old asshole, your 40-year-old
I didn't
asshole.
factor that it will change.
You're 80. What? When you're 80, that's when I get to see it. When I have to wipe your ass.
What if on our deathbed I muster the last of my strength to stand up
Dude,
over
I don't-
you?
Stop. The way they started with this. God.
I want to see your old ass crusty asshole. At that point,
8 years
Nobody wants to see that.
old, I just squat over you and just pull it open. There you go.
yeah.
Look into it. Then I fart on you one last time and then I die. Then I fall face first
But
between your knees.
yeah. So I guess if you're out there and you also
And
want to see it,
have a desire.
and you know, you're not given the access.
This must be a funny conversation for gay couples.
Mm-hmm.
Because gay dudes are like, just fucking,
Yeah. What's the big deal?
just get a look.
Yeah.
Just get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're all precious
They put a lot of work into their butthole.
about it.
Yeah. I mean, you are.
I'm definitely precious about
Yeah.
it.
I feel like it's also like you've seen.
Say that for the Patreon. You know what I'm saying?
I want to be
Yo,
the
chill
same
out.
level
Yo,
of
chill out.
vulnerability, you know?
Chill out.
And if it's a spot that makes you feel like, oh,
Mm.
then show me.
Yeah.
You know? We are not where we were before in the episode, but we wanted to take a quick second to, if you guys don't know, we have a Patreon. We do an extra 30-minute bonus there. Look at your little smile. It's a fun time. We have a lot of fun in the bonus because there's less restrictions, and it's a sneak preview. See it? You think it's funny, and you wanna? So then I was like,
kidding me? This guy's offering to buy your underwear, and you're like,
At least
$15.
more than a 12-pack.
yeah.
God,
Is this?
I mean, since God.
Did I get
Drop the
debated
other
into a
Spin
different?
it.
Oh no, it's still that. Okay.
They checked. I've never read you this Reddit
So
post,
cute.
but there's this guy who went to get his prostate checked,
Mhm.
and it's probably a shit post, but the way he wrote it is just super funny. And he talks about how his doctor checked his prostate, and some guys, if they get their prostate checked, it just makes them hard as a rock. And this dude, he said his dick was so hard you could bend a steel bar around it.
Damn.
Wait,
True.
a doctor has a doctor's seen your butthole,
Yeah, she has.
but I haven't.
Yeah. And you know,
she has?
oh, and you know what makes it really funny? We used to live in the same apartment complex as her.
Yeah.
So one day, Alina and I
What?
were working out in the apartment complex gym, and our doctor walks in.
And it was like weeks after Noel got his butthole checked.
Alina got cucked.
Yeah.
She's standing there next to the woman who's seen my asshole.
I didn't even think about that. She got to
She dug around in there.
see the family secrets.
She did. Our kids will have that asshole.
Stop. Stop.
What? Yeah, what is it about it, that I want to see so bad?
This is your Eye of Sauron. This is your Lord of the Rings moment, man.
I don't get the reference.
Eye of Sauron, it's like the evil eye in Lord of the Rings, but it also looks like an asshole. And it's like the one drawing Frodo in, like, bring me the ring.
Sarah would love that reference.
Yeah. Anyway.
So,
back to the icks.
Another one. It's not really, none of these are icks because I just love you so much,
Oh, thank you.
all the time.
Thank you.
But the amount of times that Noelle, I hear this specific sound coming from the garage, okay?
Yeah.
It sounds like metal paper flinging around, okay? I'll tell you what it is. It's measuring tape. The amount of times that Noelle measures the garage.
I'm just in there measuring my dick. I'm just hoping one day it'll get a little bit longer.
As if it's the measurements in the garage are ever going to change.
Yeah.
How have you never written them down?
You can hope.
But he'll be like, I'll be right back. I gotta go measure something. And then I just hear for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I unroll it to 30 inches and I'm like, no progress. And I reel it all back in.
Then you come back in and you go, yeah, it'll fit. I know exactly what I need to do. And I'm like, dude, you just did this 4 days ago.
I know. It's one day it's going to grow.
It's cute.
Thanks.
It's cute. It's like,
I want you to stop calling it cute. That's what I'm trying to fix.
oh, what do you?
I'm talking about measuring my penis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make it 40 inches wide.
The garage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
No, yeah, I am in there just tinkering.
Yeah,
Just
with the
measuring.
measuring tape.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's so bizarre. It's just such a...
Yeah. Well, yesterday I was measuring
Men be measuring things. Am I right, ladies?
to see if we can fit a truck,
Yeah,
which that was a journey in and of itself, wasn't it?
it was.
I forced Alina to go look at a car yesterday, which you love. You love looking at cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Whenever they ask me if I want to drive it, I'm like, nah, I don't really care.
but it's pretty great because your I don't know what you call it, like your indifference to things has really been a deterrent for like wasting money. Like as in like when we got in that car yesterday.
Yeah, it's prevented us from...
Yeah, anyone else might have been like, dang, this thing rips, or like this is exciting. That thing had 600 horsepower. We ripped it down a couple streets, and I go, whoa, this thing got fucking balls. And Lena goes, yeah. I went, wow. Fucking deep. She's right. It's just, yeah.
It's just not necessary.
Yeah.
Other things that are necessary are when you prepare a meal and you take it over to go eat and you go out of your way to get yourself a napkin.
I do.
And no, I do. And then you look over and...
that's what I meant. You do.
Thank you for the follow.
Someone has just completely commandeered?
Yeah.
Commandeered.
Pillaged.
Commandeered.
You
have
taken over
my napkin.
Yeah.
With no thought that this is not my napkin.
Yeah.
It's just like, this is fully mine and I'm not looking back.
Yeah.
I don't know how it got here. I definitely didn't grab this, but now it's got my Cheeto fingers all over it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I think, I think other parts of our relationship are good.
Yeah.
So I feel that I kind of just have to implement like a prison-like environment where if you look away,
yeah,
don't sleep.
And I think I was fine with it, but then
Very healthy.
It just like happened 5 days in a row.
Wait, hold on. I realize what the implication of what I just said, and that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
I didn't think you meant that.
I just meant like, don't look away from your cafeteria food, otherwise it.
Oh yeah.
Don't look away from your apple pie.
Oh yeah. We were.
Well, see, that's not good either. It's all just kind of falling down the staircase now.
Yeah. We don't have any bars of soap in here, so we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I can't have a bar of soap, because I've created this prison-like environment, but I know if I'm in the shower. So that's the thing, when I go take a shower and it's steaming up in there, anyone else would like to turn their face to the water, but if we do that in our place, my ass would be facing the door.
I've never like, I could in many moments like just do a stealth movement and spread your cheeks apart, but I would never do that. Because that's a violation of,
Yeah, it is a violation of space.
Have I thought about it? For sure. For sure. I'm like, I could see.
See, these are the politics that are going on.
He's scheming like it's right there. It's right there. I could just take the towel off and see it. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's determined. Wow.
In our house,
Yeah.
it's like yard politics. But like I was saying, if I, that's why I've never showered facing the water. Because, I'm paranoid.
You're that paranoid that I'm just going to.
That big A is going to come through and be like, say, brother, I think you dropped some soap. And I go, no, I didn't. I didn't drop any soap. Yeah, no.
No, yeah. But the napkin thing, it didn't really bother me until it was just like, oh, it just happened once every now and then. It's easy to mistake that you didn't grab a napkin. But then I was like, he's not grabbing a napkin, but he has a napkin. And there's must be some part of him that goes, I didn't get this for myself, but it's here. Do you notice when things just appear for you?
I do. You're like a little magician of sorts in
Do you notice? Do you even notice? Oh my god.
that way. If we're sitting down and I go, wow, a napkin?
Oh, I have a fresh can of Coke.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do take advantage in that regard.
Yeah.
Napkins and soda, I'm fully taking advantage.
Yeah, and sips, because, the other day we were on Zoom with Alex.
That person is not real, a lady. Remix. I think I did. Who was that? I showed it. Link it.
Big ass sips.
I had about this much left of my coffee, and it was.
No, but hold that to the camera. About how much? Look at that. I could just take that right there.
It was prime
Oh wait, no, I was thinking something else.
time sip.
No, don't move. Don't try to trick him. Look at that. I could just take that right there.
That's
you got all.
No.
Honestly, Elena's being generous with how much there was there. There was less than that.
That's true.
There was ice in there too.
It was like the last good sip, and he was trying to take it
I
from me.
went for it, man.
And I was like, no, you're a big sipper. You're a big sipper.
I'm a big sipper.
And you got it. You can't. And I feel like I've had to be a little bit outside of my character lately, because I feel like the little kid that's like learning how to share again. because I've been really, really petty about stuff. Like, no, that's my napkin.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm going, why am I doing this? It's just a napkin.
Yeah.
But I think it's because I feel taken advantage of.
Yeah, you feel yeah.
And
but to be fair, when I stole your napkin the other day, what did I do?
yeah, you came back. He goes, here's a napkin. It was 4 napkins.
This kind of guy I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
She wanted one, I came back.
The worst. Oh my god. Is that like passive aggressive though? Was she like, hey, can you grab me another napkin? And he was like, fine, I'll give you 4.
Yeah,
Baby, I got a rack full of these things for you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But
Wait, can we sorry.
do you have any icks, or do you just love me unconditionally?
It's like as though I'm going to publicly go, yeah, here are my 10 icks. What is this now? What does this say?
Oh, this is good.
What is this?
When your boyfriend goes out and doesn't bring you a surprise treat back for you, even though you never asked him.
Oh, that is a ick. The mind reading.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Oh, I saw the plain video, but I haven't seen the remix. The lady, I can't tell if it's like fake or if she, I don't know, like having a mental health crisis or something. Drugs. Let's go.
I don't get two fucks. I don't get two fucks.
So good.
I don't get two fucks. That motherfucker back there is not real. Not real. Not real. That motherfucker back there is not real. Not real. You either believe it or they cannot believe it. I am telling you right now. Telling you.
So good.
That motherfucker back there is not real.
Oh my god.
You right out, telling you right out, telling you right out, right out, right out, telling you right out, telling.
Incredible. Thank you so much.
I expect it.
Yeah.
I do expect it.
Yeah. That mind reading shit is insane.
Yeah.
Because how? How am I supposed to know? I do this so often. Alina will say, you know, you didn't bring me the, and I go,
Don't pay attention to the poster. Oh no, I'll pay attention. This is a top tier shit poster. I will be paying attention. That's an instant follow. Just for content, honestly.
oh, how would I have known you wanted that? She's like, because.
Yeah, you just know.
Yeah.
Just know.
Yeah. The mind reading thing.
Yeah.
You know what's funny too about like, isn't it weird how in the last year, like that phrase, the ick, like it just like blew up?
Yeah, and it's so many things. Like you measuring in the garage isn't even an ick. It's just, I think it's really funny and cute and silly of you to do.
Sure.
Funny, cute, silly is probably more accurate.
FCS?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not an ick.
Yeah. What does ick stand for? Irritatingly cute. Kill yourself?
Quirks.
Oh.
Okay.
Irritatingly cute quirks. Nice, dude.
I want to review something that I don't think you'd normally review.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's that?
I want to talk about the Kourtney Kim Kardashian drama.
Oh, dude, I really care about this.
The what?
I knew you would.
Yeah.
I knew you would.
You know me. You know, behind the scenes, I'm a fucking...
I've been roped in. I can't. Oh god. Oh god, I hope this isn't too long. I could not care any less. About the fucking Kardashian.
Big Kardashian head. I'm a K head.
Yeah. Alex, can you pull up that clip?
K-head.
I just want to know your take. You know, what
Yeah, burning hot take right now.
whose side are you on? And if
Oh,
you need
word.
me to tell you any of what's going on,
Yeah, for sure.
you do?
No. I want to see the clip, and then
Okay.
I don't want the people to think that I can't think for myself. You know, I can watch this clip and come to a decision.
I feel like I kind of have to give you a little backstory.
Little precurse?
So basically, Kourtney did her Italy wedding, and it was all Dolce & Gabbana 90s throwback looks. And
Great choice.
yes, and Dolce & Gabbana, I think, is very tied in with the Kardashians from what I've been told from my friends.
Right.
They all kind of work with them. And then Kourtney, Kim was going to do a Skims line with Dolce & Gabbana, and she told Courtney about that pre-wedding.
Right.
Hey, this is what's going to happen, and they weren't really that close at the time, and then it fell through.
Right.
Basically, Dolce & Gabbana came to Kim and said, hey, we're going to do a whole 90s throwback line kind of right after at the same time as Courtney's wedding, because that was just their thing. Courtney didn't invent that.
Yeah.
We're going to do it with or without you. Do you want to creative direct it? And for Kim, this is like a huge opportunity for her to do something outside of Kanye and be a part of fashion. It's just something she's always wanted to do. So she took it. And a lot of the looks and stuff that they were inspiring from were stuff that Kim wore in like 2018, 2019, because she's kind of always done the 90s throwback,
Right.
Dolce & Gabbana look, whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think she did like a 90 throwback in the Ray J tape too.
and
I think she was about 90 degrees. Just JK,
Stop.
JK.
You want
Stop.
No, I did. I've never seen porn actually. It's just a
Great.
thing I read about.
Great.
Yeah.
So then,
No, but to be genuine, I actually have never seen it in full.
Okay.
I've only ever seen frames used as like reply memes.
yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah.
So Courtney got upset. She's upset at a couple things. She's upset that Dolce & Gabbana kind of didn't even ask her to be a part of it. She just threw a whole wedding based off of it.
Yeah.
She's upset that her sister didn't tell her and just did it.
Big drama.
And she's upset that she feels like Kim is always just going after business opportunities. That's her MO. That's what
Who cares? Who cares? I don't even think they care. I think this is all manufactured. For real.
she always does. And it's just like, is enough enough? Is there ever enough?
Right.
Can you just let me have this one thing? And
Wait,
Kim,
so just so I'm following along, is the drama that Courtney just wanted a little stylistic thing for her own?
that's the thing is, and I was talking to Bailey about this, and she was like, she needs to pick a lane because Courtney is kind of upset at a couple different things.
Right.
Which is the loyalty, the, messed up that Dolce & Gabbana didn't tell me or include me. And I can understand that. You just threw a whole wedding about it, and then you ask your sister to creative direct
Right.
the whole thing, similarly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, doesn't also Kim do a ton of work with Dolce & Gabbana? Like, she'll do the next thing. Who cares?
And then Kim is upset because she's saying, hey, we're not even that close. You didn't even show me anything to do with your wedding, your vision board. I was kept in the dark.
Yeah.
We weren't really talking that much.
You didn't even show her the vision
Yeah.
board.
We weren't even talking that much at the time. This was a huge opportunity for me. They were going to do it with or without me. I had to take it. You don't care about business and stuff
Right.
the way that I do, because
Right.
Courtney's always said she doesn't want to work.
Yeah.
She does work, but she's always said she's not like the rest of her family.
Right.
So there's this clip, and it's very funny. But here's all this context.
Okay.
Are you guys in on this? Have you heard about all this drama?
Not until you said anything about it, but
Alex is really tapped in.
Yeah.
Alex is really tapped into the K head.
I got married in Italy. Am I saying you copied me by getting married in Italy? Who performed at my wedding? Andrea Bocelli. Who performed at Courtney's wedding? Andrea Bocelli.
So what?
You stole my wedding country and my wedding performer. Andrea
Literally, who cares? You don't own the performer or the country. Hello?
Bocelli is my favorite male singer of all time, but I'm copying her Dolce Vita lifestyle.
Bro, pause this.
Okay.
First of all, let's clap for Kris Jenner real quick.
Yeah.
The way she
So-
engineers these people
I know.
to go against each other is
It's
just
crazy.
that people there are writers that work really hard to try to generate moments like that, and motherfuck.
I mean, there probably are writers. No?
Yeah.
If she doesn't
Maybe the writers are on strike, and that's why this is all stupid as fuck.
nail it.
The mom.
I mean, just even that. You stole my wedding country. What a line.
But I stole your Dolce Vita lifestyle.
What a line.
It was so good. So
I got another clip for you from this drama.
yeah.
Alex, why are you playing the Ray J
Just
tape?
wanting my own shit and my own identity. But you definitely have your own identity. No one's trying to like. But it's
rock
like
out.
but it's not that. That's not even my identity. One part.
Right, yeah.
Such a diss.
I didn't get it.
No one wants to like be like drumming and stuff.
Damn. See, that's shade. Shade is funny like that. I
Yeah.
completely missed that.
No one wants to rock out.
like that. No one wants to be like your fucking 40-year-old emo boyfriend or whatever. Didn't his friends die in a plane or something? No one's trying to do that. That's what she said. I didn't say that. That's what Kim said.
So where do you stand? having all the facts, where do you stand?
Courtney should shut her fucking mouth. No, I'm kidding. No one's trying to fucking rock out, bitch. Shut up. Shut up, bitch. No one's trying to fucking rock out.
Do you want to know that the comments on that are they mostly like
Kim?
What do you think?
I think they're probably in Kim's favor.
Yeah, everyone's like, Courtney just needs to understand that Kim is, the breadwinner of the family. She's gonna have the most popular what? Oh no.
The what?
She's gonna have the most
the breadwinner. Don't they all make millions? I don't. Come on.
Popularity. She's gonna get the most opportunity. Courtney's just in her shadow, and she like needs to just
So
accept
funny.
it.
Yeah, these people just writing this shit and they're never gonna read any of that.
And yeah, everyone seems to be, Kim has always been the trendsetter of the family. She gets to do whatever she wants. Courtney's delusional, and what?
It's just so funny offhand. Courtney delusional.
Yeah. Like, just no.
She's delusional, and she's just, taking on the identity of her rock out boyfriend. And
This is what the people are saying.
yeah, that she doesn't have an identity, and that she just is now a rock, that's what the people are saying. And I'm conflicted. I'm very conflicted.
Clearly, this is material to your
I'm literally straight down the middle.
Yeah.
You want to know my take?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, loyalty.
Loyalty.
Okay?
Okay.
Kim should have at least told her.
You think?
Yes. That's
Okay.
your family. There's similarities with the wedding.
Yeah.
You should have at least told her that that's what you were going to do.
Duh.
Right?
Right.
Do I blame Kim for wanting the opportunity for herself post Kanye and wanting to get into fashion? No.
No, of
But
course not.
should she have told her sister and make sure she was cool with it?
Yeah.
Yes. But do I think that Courtney do I think that it sucks that Courtney does something and they don't even ask her? It's like she put in all that work to do that wedding like that, and you didn't even ask her if she wanted to be a part of it?
Yeah.
That's cold.
It is.
So
But do you think they really even like each other?
oh God. That they're just not even real siblings like that?
They're probably not. What? Uh-oh.
I saw a video recently of them fighting that made me think of them.
I mean, yeah. How much time do you think they're really spending together off camera? Like, probably not that much.
As real siblings. Have you seen them fight?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen them fight?
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind. We don't have to watch it.
Yeah.
Them fighting is hilarious.
No, like them beating the shit out of each
Yeah.
other. I mean, fighting.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of each other.
That is real siblinghood.
Yeah.
Oh, someone ran over one of those kids again.
Oh yeah.
It's always happening.
I know.
This neighborhood is so crazy.
I know.
How do they do it?
Huh?
Then we got to call fucking LADWP, and they're like, "Whoa, who unloaded the fucking the red Hawaiian punch all over the street?" And it's like, "Oh, it's a kid. He got hit."
Yeah.
Sorry, it's my violent brain at work. No, this Kim Courtney stuff is like
It's
fucking
riveting.
massively important. It's
I
unbelievable.
just need to know where you stand. I've given you all the facts. I've given you the internet's opinion. I've given you my opinion. I
Yeah.
want to know where you stand.
Fuck, I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Now you're gonna censor yourself.
Oh God. Yikes. I mean, no one's trying to rock out like that, so it's like, shut up. No, I think that's such a great line. I just want to stand on that. It's such a good point. I completely missed that. No one's trying to rock out.
You have your own identity.
You have your own identity. No one's trying to rock out. It's fucking condescending, man. It's so funny. That line. I can't get it out of my head. Like, I can't even form my own opinion because that was such a fucking own.
So you're,
Dude,
just, like, you're just like the shade wins it all.
She bodied her. That's what it. See, that's the problem.
If that
like,
was a roast, she just won.
that's the problem when things are tense. If the funnier person, I think, tends to win, because if they can break tension like that, that's what people remember. If something's really tense and someone like cuts it with humor, someone's like, yeah.
You think that was a good roast?
I mean, dude, they're like having this like that. That's like the Trump thing.
Yeah.
You know,
I will
Everyone's
say
there-
from all the clips, her saying no one wants to rock out and then saying you fucking stole my wedding country. Those are pretty good lines.
Yeah. You stole my wedding.
Is it? You can't steal a country. My wedding country. I mean, that's insane.
Country.
But also, Kim, like, you've been married like 5 times. Like,
Yeah.
True.
Can you claim it?
Yeah, that's fair. You need to get in there for Courtney.
I know, but
Could you
she's
imagine
not a
she was
fan
like
favorite?
She's like, you stole my wedding, and then Courtney's like, which one?
Oh.
Yeah. See, but
Oops,
yeah,
sorry, I
Courtney
forgot.
shoulda had. Courtney's the older sibling. She should be quicker with the roasts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, to be fair, the rate of speech is pretty, the tempo is kind of slower, so I don't know if that's like in her wheelhouse. I kind of feel like Courtney like takes a minute. I think she just processes things differently.
Yeah.
I think those things come to her in the shower. She's like in the shower like the day after, and she goes, fuck. But, back to answer your question. I mean, gosh, I think these people are really good at monetizing their problems.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But, I don't know. I think my
It's really an art. Like, just manufacturing drama out of thin air. And people watch it, I guess.
opinion is that Courtney got fucking owned. So even if she's in the right, she kind of got clapped.
Yeah.
So I think it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like she did what I was saying was Kim did the Trump thing. Like when everyone went to debate and they were taking it really serious, and Trump was like, just like, you're an idiot, you're ugly. It's like, fuck. You
Yeah.
lose. Like you just lose.
Yeah, you lost.
It's like even when you're trying to argue with someone and they're not taking it seriously and they're just mocking everything you say, they can be so wrong for that, but it's funny.
Yeah.
And you got to feel for Courtney because we've all been there when you're getting owned in an argument.
Yeah.
That feels like falling down the stairs when someone mocks you and you're like, you lose footing of the conversation. You're like, okay, hold on, my head's not that big.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, big head, you got some more thoughts in there? What else you got to say? It's like,
Yeah.
fucking,
Yeah.
you're hurting my feelings. You're hurting my feelings.
I think you're Team Kim. That's my takeaway.
In this scenario, unfortunately, I think I have to say I'm Kim because like she got the own.
Just be Team Kim. Just be it.
Be a skim.
Don't.
All right, I won't pussyfoot. I'll stand on it.
Don't pussyfoot is what I was gonna say.
I think Kim owned the situation, and I don't think it's right.
Welcome back, Keepers. You're just in time for this excellent shit post from that account. God is real. Got these racist, satanic, possibly pedo political moneymakers. Tell them, bring out the Apostles' Creed? I don't even know what that means. Looks like only Trump might know it. And then this fucking delightful image. Delightful. Why does he look inflated? Is this like Trump inflation porn? What is this? What is this? First. And then this insane ass claim. More than 100 U.S. leaders, lawmakers, presidents, governors, and justices have slave-holding ancestors. In addition, Joe Biden and every living and former U.S. president, except Donald Trump, are direct descendants of slaveholders. Jimmy Carter, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, and through his mother's white side, Barack Obama. Holy shit. What the fuck is this? The fuck is this post? Trump's ancestors came to America after slavery was abolished. Wow. Wow. Incredible. Truly. Don't think.
But I do think she won.
Do you think that
yes.
the sibling is more at fault or Dolce & Gabbana?
Sorry, just had to go and get a free healthcare. Hey, can you get one for me, please? Labs and checkups. Because that's nice. Am I right? God damn it. Great. Congratulations. I've needed an MRI for 6 years. So, enjoy it.
You can't blame a corporation. Come on now.
Yeah.
That's like you eat a Tide Pod and you're like, they made them delicious. It's not their fault. You should have thought about that.
Yeah, for sure. So, you know I'm an overthinker.
You are.
Yeah, and you're not.
No.
Well, you are about some things, but like normal day life things, you know.
Yeah.
Is the stove off?
Yeah.
Did I lock the door? You know, just.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I have something that I think about a lot.
What's that?
2 things, and they're related to cars.
Oh.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask.
Oh,
you
wow.
about
I'm
it.
really interested.
Yeah. So one is when you go to the garage and you're paying for your ticket and the thing comes up and down.
Yeah.
Are you thinking the entire time this thing could smash down on my car as I ride under it?
I actually do think that.
You do?
I do.
You never told me.
Yeah.
All the time. All the time. Every time.
It's like a weird intrusive, I think it could
Give you MRIs in your MRI. Yeah. Yeah, I wish.
just happen.
So you don't think it's censored? Sometimes I think it's timed.
Yeah, it's supposedly censored, but I guess, I have the same thought. I don't trust that it will do what it's supposed to.
Can I tell you something? Sometimes I'll take my time. Like I'll get my card, I'll put it back in my wallet, I'll zip everything back up, I'll readjust the car just to see if it's still come down.
That's a little schizophrenic, but I like it.
It's a little, I'm pushing the limits.
Yeah.
And it doesn't come down.
And
But
Lena's
then,
like, but I know the man at the government that's been telling me to do the
Leave the follow.
thing, and I tell him I can't blow up the embassy yet.
Yeah.
I want to have kids first. But yeah.
Yeah. So I do that.
Mm.
And the entire time, just like, it could happen at any moment. I think there just needs to be clear signage. You know, this will not come down on your car.
But I think because we're like, this is like the land of getting
I hate
sued,
the left.
so
I hate
think
it
they
so
can't
much.
put that
I am now a
because-
reactionary conservative. I hate you guys so fucking much. It makes me lose my fucking mind.
Thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's probably Instagram.
It can happen.
Has it happened?
That's definitely happened.
You think?
Yeah.
It messes with me. It messes with me because I don't know. I don't know if I should be speeding through there, if I should be rushing to get.
Wait, did you hear the alerts? Forgot to check the audio thing.
Get back into my car after I pay for my ticket.
I think if you drive through it, you'll never lose.
Oh, so you don't even pay for your ticket?
Yeah, you just plow it.
Yeah.
Then you can never lose.
It was loud. Okay.
Nothing's coming down on me today.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going through it.
Bam.
Face challenges head on.
Yeah. That's a good way to end this and go to the bonus episode. You heard it here, folks. Face challenges head on. Oop, is something ringing? How much time we got? 2 more minutes? This is the parking meter company calling.
You can't just end it early. I have one
Sorry.
other thing.
Okay. Wait, no. Everyone listening, drive through the parking gate and send pics. Post it in the Patreon.
What
just
happened?
took out one of these fucking government agents.
If you've been in a garage and one of those things has come down,
On your whip.
yeah, let us know. Also, train tracks, you know? Do those things just willy-nilly flop down while you're driving? They could. I mean, who's controlling it? It's not a person.
No, those are pretty dialed in.
Now I want to research Obama's slave plantation. Why? Oh, God. Thanks, Obama. Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, of the presidents, I think we should be questioning, like, all the other ones first, probably. Obama sucks, but, like, they all suck a lot. We got green card married so you can get social welfare public. Okay. Stop. For the MRI. Can the prenup be that we can just get divorced after? Because I don't want to be married. Don't.
It's a piece of plastic, and it goes.
Yeah, but
That does not look dialed in. There needs to be a man in a station next to it.
you
for it
got to
to
be some
dialed
kind
in.
of dumbass to not, you know.
What if you're driving through and it pops down?
You have ample time. Most train tracks have a stop sign ahead of it. You're thinking about like in the
I'm not
Midwest
talking about
where it just
getting hit by the train. I'm talking about the
just the sheer thing coming down.
the same thing in the garage. Yes.
Yeah, you know what? To that point, no, you're right. I think those things are actually so slow that I think many people chance it.
Oh. The other thing are road spikes.
Oh, you got it? Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I got it. It was Ollie. That's what it sounds like. We're gonna do Blue's Clues in the bonus, which you can find
at
patreon.com/awsfpod. I think I don't even
They're so
know
cute.
anymore.
Patreon.com/awsfpod.
And we're gonna do Blue's Clues and Q&A.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'm also like curious if Trump's ancestors really arrived after slavery was abolished, and like even still, like I'm sure they had some corrupt ass businesses. They probably owned prisons or something. I don't even know where the Trump family got their money.
Hey guy, I'm sick, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from promoting my brand new merch. We have hoodies, shirts, hat, poster. We even have a signed trading card commemorating my illustrious football career. Check it out. A lot of people seem to think that you can't promote new merch if you're sick, but they couldn't be more wrong. What do you think I'm gonna do? Sneeze all over the shirts? You think you're gonna buy a shirt and there's gonna be little sneezes all over it? That's ridiculous. I'm an adult. I have tissues. I'm sorry, I just think you're being really dramatic about this. I'm nowhere near the shirts. I'm not in the warehouse, okay? I couldn't sneeze on them even if I wanted to. And I do kind of want to. Whatever, go to drewgoodshop.com, see if I care.
About a year ago, my friend sent me a screenshot of an ad he got on Facebook, and it's been haunting me ever since. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, oh no,
That is haunting.
poor woman. This is how she'll be remembered forever? Surely there was
Kind of cute. It's kind of cute.
another reference photo they could have used for this. Maybe even one where she's awake? I just hope that when her family showed it to her,
Oral objection to marriage. Is that what I heard? No. I don't know. I feel like I would just need to figure out a way to citizenship myself. You know.
She threw it into a blender and wrote them all out of her will. At least that's what I thought at first. But as time has passed, I realized that actually this might be the funniest way to be remembered. What a gift to be immortalized so artistic.
Ever be fulfilled if you don't get married, you know? Yeah. Heard that.
If my grandkids came up to me and said, "This is how we will honor your legacy, Grandpa," and it's just me like, I would love that. I would write them into my will, because they were not in there before. So I think one of the first things that stood out to me about this website is the juxtaposition between the poetic language used to describe these products next to, I don't know, the dorkiest looking statue I've ever seen in my life. Imagine your kid standing with a big smile and a twinkle in eyes. The playful energy and carefree spirit of childhood is immortalized in these beautiful figurines, a work of art that captures the magic of
That is fucking haunting.
their journey and creates a stunning memento that will spark joy for years to come. The holiest bobblehead you'll ever own? I'm sorry, what gave you the idea that my bobbleheads are unholy? Fuck you. No, it's actually funny they say this because as a 29-year-old man, I do own 2 bobbleheads, and both of them have kind of aged poorly in their own ways. One of them is Tua Tagovailoa when he won the MVP, the Nickelodeon Valuable Player. But shortly after I bought this, he started suffering from a series of concussions that now makes me a little uncomfortable, you know, jostling his head around. And the other one I got several years ago, it's Jonathan Isaac. Now, I know to like 98% of you, that doesn't mean anything. This just looks like a guy. But if you do know who Jonathan Isaac is, then you know that it actually doesn't get much holier than this. And I'm not just saying that because his freaking arm fell off. No, it's because he's like if a youth pastor played basketball. This has got to be the craziest one. When a fan's love for their idol meets art, the magic happens. A stunning figurine like this will not only capture your
magic
hero's legendary presence, but also feature you as a devoted fan. So the concept for this one is you get a statue of you standing in front of a statue of your idol. But just to be clear, it's not supposed to be them as a person. It literally is a statue. I love the idea that someone would go to all the trouble to get this 3D printed, but is still like, well, I wouldn't actually meet them in real life. They're not like my friend, but I could be standing in front of a cardboard cutout. It looks like they forgot to put the actual prices on some of these, so it's just a crossed out number. It doesn't cost $99. Okay, well,
do the math.
How much does it cost? Either less than or more than $99. Actually, the price range on these, one of the craziest things I've ever seen. The cheapest thing you can get is like $50 if you're just getting a head. The most expensive thing you can get on my3dselfie.com is a family of 9, all
My3dselfie.com.
foot tall, wearing custom clothing. Are you ready for this? $6,700.
Ain't no fucking way, dude. Ain't no way, dude. Hey, Lewis. So many ways to fuck that name up, but welcome in. The cake toppers, yeah, true.
$141.
Hey kids, I know you are all very excited to get to go to Disney this summer.
Yeah, me.
You have an affiliate link. Probably. Yeah, it's HelloFresh link.
But unfortunately, we are gonna have to cancel the trip because Daddy spent our vacation money on something different.
Well, that's okay. Did he at least get us something cool like Xbox?
No.
Or maybe a bigger car?
Yeah, so we don't have to cram into the Prius anymore. That would have been nice, but no, actually.
Oh, I bet he fixed the roof finally. You guys know how it leaks on my bed every night. It's not the roof, dumbass. You keep pissing yourself.
What?
Guys, relax. Our father's a smart man. Smartest guy I know. Look, I was as excited as anyone to see Mickey Mouse this year, but even I know that taking a family of 9 to Disney World is expensive. So if Dad decided that it would be more fiscally responsible to use those funds for something else, then who are we to cast judgment? Has he ever let us down before? No. You're right. Exactly. So go ahead, Mom. Tell us what he bought. Bunch of nutcrackers. Oh my god, they have video testimonials.
I want to give you a big thank you.
Wow, that's the guy from this video that we're watching right now. It looks just like him.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Just look at it.
Okay.
Just look at
I
it.
am.
Is that
Wow.
perfect or what?
Yeah, I guess.
Let's celebrate by singing a good old lazy settled work song.
Oh, you don't have
The
to.
Hamtown raised
This cannot be real. Is this the owner of the company? What is this? This feels very fake.
like 5 miles long, all the doodah day. Why to run all night? Why to run all day?
They cut him off in the middle of the song. This is on their official YouTube channel, which means they edited out the end of the song. They just cut him off mid-word.
Doodah, doodah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Thanks, man. I wonder.
My statue of. I have bought more. My art.
They make a lot of good points. Wait, they don't
Oh god, please stop.
just have customer videos on their YouTube channel. They also have
A scam throuple. A fake couple. Let's do it. Sounds like a plan. You start doing my skits. I wrote a couple in my notepad. Yeah, do it.
other videos. Holy shit.
Will you marry me?
Is that Zach Braff?
Honey, I was thinking, what should we have as our wedding cake topper?
Yeah, if there's one thing I know about guys, it's
They said the thing! They said the thing we were just talking about. Everything's connected, man. It's meant to be.
that we're always obsessing over our wedding cake toppers, especially unprompted at dinner.
Let me search for it.
She brought her laptop?
This is my 3D selfie. They make amazing, fully customized 3D selfie.
Oh, wow, amazing. Wow, that looks real and lifelike.
Just like this video does. I didn't know you could scroll down on a web page by typing
Surprise first meeting at the arraignment. What arraignment? Wait.
sideways on your keyboard.
Hey, look, they offer custom figurines.
Why not stick with the standard?
Stop being cheap here.
You know, I like how they showed him really contemplating it.
Okay, honey.
Like he's not sure if he wants this or not. And that's a pretty honest way to show off your product. I respect that.
Yay!
Incredible.
Why is this part of the video?
Oh,
Why is any of this a video?
wow. Fantastic.
Oh, wow, unbelievable. I
You're back.
love it.
Oh man, rough turnout, huh? Spent all that money on a custom wedding cake topper and only 12 people showed up? Yikes. Well, I don't know about you guys, but after seeing that video, I am more apprehensive than I was before. But it looks like the reviews are pretty positive. 5 stars. Grandson looking good. Yeah, my grandpa used to say that to me every time he saw me. I did not like that. 4 stars. Pretty close rendering. Yeah, you know, maybe you should have taken a pretty close photo so we could actually see it. Oh, this one's only 3 stars. Not quite. They tried really hard, but missed the mark. Well, to be fair, Steven, you don't actually know that they tried really hard. You're kind of assuming they did. You know, I will say, I began this journey wanting to clown on this silly looking product, but it actually is kind of nice reading the reviews from people who bought these because their pets died and they wanted something to remember them by. I had tears in my eyes on the day we received our box from UPS when Michael opened up the box and there was Sophie looking right at me. I felt as if Sophie's spirit came back to be with us once again. Thank you so much. Like, that's so sweet. I don't know why they took a photo of its ass, but it's still really nice. So ever since I saw this ad, I knew that I wanted to have custom figures made, but I didn't know of who. And then it hit me. I'm about to see all my internet friends at VidCon in a couple months. I should surprise them with little action figures that look just like them. I mean, you know how YouTubers are, obsessed with themselves. So I think they're gonna like it. I think this is a great idea. So this part ended up taking a lot longer than I expected. First, I had to settle on one photo for each of them that I felt captured their essence as a person. Danny winning his Streamy Award, Jakey in his yoga ball, Jarvis dressed to the nines at Creator Clash. The problem is, on top of all that, you have to give them 4 photos in total, one of which from behind. And I didn't just have photos of all my friends' butts lying around, and I didn't want to text them to ask for photos of their butts because it would raise suspicions as to what I'm doing. And also I would sound like a pervert. But after hours and hours of careful perusing, I was able to find just what I needed.
or at the very least close to what I needed. Hopefully this works. I don't think words can truly express how excited I am to see these. The box is much lighter than I thought it would be. There's supposed to be 5 figures in here and it's like 2 pounds. So I don't know. They must not be very dense. Who do you think's gonna be first? I'm not so sure how to say this, but I think they made Jarvis white. Uh-oh. That was pretty good, actually. That's Eddie. I mean, come on. That looks just like him. They gave him glasses, but the glasses are just kind of painted on. Like, I'm wearing glasses now,
10 out of 10.
but they're a physical object on my face. I didn't just paint circles around my eyes. They did it. That doesn't really look like him in the face, but they got him in his chair, in his yoga ball. It's not a chair. He uses the yoga ball as a chair. I had to pay extra for this, by the way. They gave me rendering images that I could approve before they actually printed them. But originally they sent it and it was just him standing up. And I was like, his whole thing is the yoga ball. I'm gonna need him to be in the yoga ball. And they were like, okay, fine, but that'll be $50 more. And I was like, okay, here's $50 more. Little did they know I would have spent anything for this. To me, this is priceless. But to them, it's $50. As far as faces go, Eddie definitely had the most realistic face. This, I don't know who this guy is. Kind of looks like one of the Big Time Rush boys. It's so fun. This video started as a total joke, but I'm actually really excited to see these, and I think that they will enjoy these. If not, I'll just find new friends, baby. Oh no. Okay. Danny's not gonna like this one, I don't think. Yeah. It's definitely the worst one so far. I don't know, what do you guys think? Does
Oh my God.
Danny? I will say,
It's so cursed. It's kind of perfect.
it looks better than I expected overall. I mean, the suit looks good. The little statue that he's carrying looks really good. Like, that looks like the Streamy Award. But his face, man, I don't know. Last one, Curtis. All right, here we go. That's pretty good. You know, they got his mullet. They got his mustache. They got some tattoos on there. Yeah, I'd say that's Curtis. I think he'll like that. If I had to nitpick, there's not a lot of detail in the faces. Like, the faces look blurry, especially when you compare them to the rendering photos they sent. It's kind of like smudged almost, like they just kind of like... I'm taking a picture.
With VidCon fast approaching, I packed up my backpack and took my new little friends on the biggest journey of their lives. Or, you know, the second biggest journey of their lives, depending on how far away they were shipped from.
Thanks for meeting me here, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. I'm excited to see what's going on. You've been very secretive about this whole thing.
Yeah, because it's a surprise.
Yeah, I was gonna say $50 more is a lot. Oh, that's a lot. An actual full-size yoga ball, yeah. Probably about that.
And if I told you what it was, then you wouldn't be surprised. From seeing the bags, do you guys have any guesses?
It looks like a gift, so I'm assuming it might be something that we both like, or maybe they're personalized gifts. So
Yeah, maybe. Pretty personalized, I'd say.
Okay.
Hey Jarvis, so we've been friends for a while, and I just felt like I wanted to get you a gift.
Oh.
So,
So
any
I'll just-
guesses as to what it might be?
No guesses. You've given me no hints or context.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to expect. But
That's
I
good.
feel like you kind of normally have like weird stuff.
Yeah, you could say it's a little weird.
Okay.
What do you think it is? Maybe like jewelry or like a figure of some sort. Maybe a figure of some sort.
Yeah, so you know how a couple weeks ago I was at a record store and I texted you a picture of the Ghost of Tsushima vinyl and you were like, that's really cool. And I was like, you're in luck. There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
I got you something.
You get. Should I just the size of it? Do you want to play with it or should I?
Yeah, I'll pop it.
What the fuck? What the hell? And so this was in the store with the vinyls, or?
Found on a website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Found it already on the website, or this was?
EddieBurbeck.com. You never been there?
Oh my God. What? Wait. Whoa! What? This is so cool.
So cute. Wow. So fucking wholesome.
Okay. Well, this is so neat.
Do Walmart do like a cheap, thin, low quality one for like 15? Probably. Yeah, like 20, something like that.
Well, I just love this.
Yeah, yours didn't turn out so good.
Oh wait, yeah, this is.
This is
like
really
it.
good.
Why? I'm not actually sure why. I bought these like 3 months ago. It's pretty good.
We were all way more confused why we got you also.
Yeah.
Did you make this before you knew if my hair was gonna grow back?
I tried to say like, I want this pose, but this is what his hair normally looks like. I want it, but I don't think they listen to that.
I don't look like this, right? I'm looking into this little guy's eyes, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I really like.
I can tell you guys really love it a lot.
It's, they kind of made you white.
They did. That happens a lot.
I'm sorry. Maybe I got scammed.
Yeah. I mean, but this is cool. I don't think I've ever looked as cool as this guy is, nor have I looked as white.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Especially, is this the photo from Creator Clash? This is my Getty image.
That's a Getty image.
I did not expect this was gonna be the gift. I assumed for a video it'd be like a little weird.
Yours cost more because of the yoga ball. I like that you did the Last of Us video too, because they did the loafers that I was wearing. Well, you also look so good in that video. You're so well dressed.
It was a really good moment in time for you, I think.
Yeah.
You looked really good.
I love
Creator
that I
Clash.
now have like a 3D action figure version of the suit. Also, Jordan's here.
I'm just gonna head out.
Did you think I was getting one for you too? Or?
You just said there was like a gift or some shit.
No,
Well, there
we
was-
got you something.
Yeah.
No, this isn't it.
No, you didn't give me the same
You
thing.
were telling me that you really like Dragon Ball Z,
Sure,
and
yeah.
so I made
Well,
you into a Dragon Ball Z character.
This is a lot like the one I bought you for.
He got that for you?
I feel like he got even the back of my head right.
Yeah, no, that's like spot on.
They couldn't see the back of my head.
It's $200. It's like expensive, but I feel like you could have got two of those. You know, for
Right,
the sake of a
right,
video,
I
because you're
did-
making money
yeah.
on the video.
No,
So the theme of the website is like getting something to a lot of people do like pets, right? If their pet passes away and they want like a model of it, and I figured if you ever die, then you'll still have this to look back on.
If Danny dies, he'll have that.
Yeah, just to remember like all the good times he had, like when he won the streaming.
Yeah, it would be nice to look back on all the times when I wasn't, dead. So,
dead, yeah.
and this was definitely one of those moments.
Yeah, and then Curtis, you could do that as well when you die soon,
Yeah,
and then
I
you'll
could-
be able to look back on that.
Yeah. What?
And then Drew was opening one of these bags with a gun in it.
You didn't give me an ass, that's for sure.
Yeah, they did. That was not very flattering for you there. Sorry.
You
about
could.
that.
When you die soon. Oh my god, dude. The mustache guy, yeah, Eddie Burback's. It's definitely the best one. It's like uncanny.
You could eat off this ass, it's that flat.
Yeah, that is a perfectly level ass.
It looks good, but the details are kind of lost in the face. It gets a little blurry.
Look at his face.
Marquez Brownlee.
Who is this?
I know.
This is. Yeah. I look at this man's face a lot.
Yeah.
I was just trying to
Eddie is thick.
be nice.
This is just mad someone else.
Well, thank you so much, man. I love
Yeah,
this
thank
guy.
you.
He's just like me.
Aw. Yeah, you should. Oh, okay. Oh, no. What are you guys? No. You see, like was it a voodoo doll?
I'm gonna eat my own ass on it. It's gonna feel awesome.
Oh, we don't feel what's on. This is not a. We don't have the. We don't feel.
Wow, I couldn't believe it. My friends finally liked me, and all it cost was $1,000. It just goes to show that even if you were born with the world's worst personality like I was, and you stink like shit because you don't like to shower because you're scared you're gonna drown, most people can still be bribed into being your friend, and you never know until you try.
Everyone who stayed until the end of the video is in for a treat because I have a surprise. I also got one of these for my sweet, beautiful wife. Isn't that right?
Yep.
All right, here you go.
You know, I was really jealous. Everyone getting theirs.
She had no idea.
I was always thinking about that.
She was always thinking about this forever.
And you haven't seen this either, right?
Nope. I have not seen this. I made you a businesswoman.
My head is too big.
Well, this one was cheaper than the other ones. Now I have 3 bobbleheads. I also got one for our cat, but she's got a cone on her head right now because she had to get a tooth removed. So I don't want to add any more stress to her life, but I'll let my wife open that one too. Yeah, that's her face. Look at her face.
Yeah,
that's it. They did good on the
that's her
face.
face.
I like the proportions. I like that she is. She wishes she was this tall. Oh my god! If she
Like,
was this tall and we
I
could ride
wish
her
she
around
was
like a
tall.
donkey,
It's kind of fun. I like it.
she likes it. And would you say you like me now?
Yeah, I like you now.
Wow, I can't believe it. My wife finally likes me.
So cute. Oh my god, that was so fucking cute. Wholesome. 1,000. Yeah, it's insane. Insane. And it's just 3D printing. So they're not even doing anything. Like, they might be painting it. Maybe. I don't know. Oh god. 8 weeks after you go back from VidCon, after a series of fights. Damn. Like boxing?
Video is definitely
I'm excited for this.
different. Hence why we're hanging out here in my living room and not in my usual filming spot. I think we need to just take a moment to find some peace, some calm, before we get into the adventure that is today. Get yourself a little snack, a little drinkity drink. I had good intentions. I thought, oh, how fun and quaint. Let's cook some recipes from the Claude Monet cookbook. What could possibly go wrong with that? Come to find out, everything, apparently. You see, Claude Monet was big into food. Aside from painting, food sort of dominated his interests. His early life was affluent, his family were successful business people at Le Havre, and knew exactly how to enjoy life with the money they had. They threw parties and concerts and owned beautiful homes and villas, and thus Monet had the connections to begin honing his skills early on, starting with drawing caricatures, which sold extremely well. But the joy—
That's interesting. I never knew he was into cooking. He's just like me for real. I just hope I don't go blind, because that's scary. I don't like that. I was just there, back and forth over whether or not to get a AC. Like they had been waiting ages. Oh, yeah. Could be.
and good fortune didn't last. Monet's mother passed away in 1857, and he became resentful of school, and so he left to pursue painting in Paris. That is where he befriended artists like Renoir, Sisley, and Cézanne, among others who would go on to join the pantheon of the great Impressionists. And like many artists, he began to struggle with money, eventually cut off by his father when his girlfriend Camille, one of his models, became pregnant. He increasingly begged his friends for money whenever the struggles came up, and come up they did. The art world was not ready for the Impressionists yet, but Monet wouldn't see great success until much later when his work was taken up by American collectors and people began to warm up and love it for what it was. Camille passed away in 1879, and in 1892, Monet married his second wife, Alice. By this point, he discovered the beautiful landscape of Giverny, where his stunning estate and gardens still are today, and you can visit them. With his returned and blossoming success, he could once again afford the lavish lifestyle that he preferred, and dove back into his passion for food. One guest to Giverny recalled, "He eats like 4. I promise you that is not just a manner of speaking. He'll take 4 pieces of meat, 4 servings of vegetables, 4 glasses of liqueur. Good food, made with the freshest ingredients, especially from his massive garden, was his greatest love. Any visitor to his home would experience the, by that point, legendary meals à la Maison Monet. Lunch first, you get the best cuisine in France in this house," he would say, and then treat his guests to the cooking of his favorite chef, a woman named Marguerite. And Monet and Alice organized meticulous cooking journals, often including the recipes from their friends like Cézanne or Millet. I've always been interested in Monet's recipes, and luckily, my friend Yuna bought this book on them during one of our visits to a book.
Lots of Monet to pay for it all. Good one. Good one. Fucking got him. Was Monet? I don't know if he was really that rich.
Bookstore, and so together we decided to take a crack at recreating Monet's favorite dishes and rating them from 1 to 10. Little did we know, this would slowly become a catastrophic endeavor. Come cook with me. So it definitely started off strong. We looked through the book to pick out what we were going to make and settled on 3 dishes. The stuffed eggplant, the red wine steak, and the famous green cake. Awesome, perfect. We headed down to the grocery store, which I forgot to film, and then came back with our stuff ready to go. First, the eggplant. The recipe said to first have the eggplants, slice into the flesh, and then sprinkle with salt.
What you got going on, artiste? I do custom painting, and oh well, if you want to be friends with me, you can follow me on Instagram, Blonde Aoki. Blonde Aoki, and if you want any of your clothes painted or just any kind of painting commission, Yuna's really fucking good, so go check it out. Yay! Go commission this beach. Follow me.
And then let them sit for an hour.
Wanna watch King of the Hill?
Then you rinse them, fry them on the stove, scoop out the flesh, and set them aside. Then you saute together a mixture of mushrooms, parsley, shallots, and garlic. This is where we started deviating from the instructions. The green cake had called for making food coloring from boiled spinach, which you'll see later, and we didn't really want to waste the spinach, so we just figured we could add it into the mix. No harm, no foul.
Oh no. Oh no. For the color. You don't want spinach in your cake.
We also couldn't find shallots at the store for some reason, so we just used a regular onion. Well, then you add in the eggplant guts, and you fill up the eggplant skins with the stuff. Then you toast some breadcrumbs and broil those bad boys, and voila, there you go.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We made the tomato sauce last minute. So it may not be wholly accurate. We used different tomatoes, and you know what? We broke Claude's law, and that's our fault. So if it tastes like crap, then I'll take responsibility. It's the effort that matters. It's the, it is a thought that counts. It's the time and effort. Yeah. Okay, I can see why it said to serve it with the tomato sauce now, because I think it really does tie it together. What do we rate it out of 10? I think I rated it 8. I think out of 10. I think I'll go 8.5 out of 10. I think we could have cooked the eggplant differently because I cut it wrong. So that's my fault. Yay! Woo! It's a winner.
This was where shit started to hit the fan. Silly me, right? How hard is it to
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Fuck up steak? I mean, come on, I have a barbecue-obsessed dad, I lived in Texas for 8 years. There's no way that I can fuck up a steak dish. Anyway, so you start off making the sauce. Since we were making 2 servings, we doubled everything. It tells you to melt 2 tablespoons of butter and stir in 2 tablespoons of flour. Okay, sure. Then you're supposed to add the broth. Put a bookmark in that. Anyway, then you remove it from the heat and heat 4 tablespoons of wine and shallots, which again, we used regular onions. Why our grocery store didn't have shallots but does have 5 cheese sections, I have no idea. Priorities, I guess. So you cook that until the liquid is reduced by half, and then you strain the liquid and add it to the butter mixture. Well, funny problem, there was no liquid to strain. It would be impossible to call this creature a sauce. It literally looked like purple mashed potatoes or like really well blended raw beef.
Don't look at it. The people need to know how we fucked up.
Our slop. Our slop. Our slop.
What is that?
Oh, Monet, I'm so sorry.
What is that? What did you do? Dog food, for real.
You know, Monet's probably in his grave like, be so for real
It's
right
like,
now. I hate you fucking bitches. You should have never gone to art school. Look what you did. This is an abomination. This is for emergencies only. And I think this is an emergency. Let's go.
But despite the horrors, the show must go on.
We are gathered here today to witness a crime. What what's your rating before?
It's a hate crime against French people.
You know what? You never know. I'm gonna be generous and give a 3.
Oh, a 3.
they what they always say: lower your expectations, and life is much better.
That's true. I like to think have no expectations at all, because then you'll really be surprised. But I'm not telling you if it's in a good way or a bad way. So let's just
try it. I'm ready from 1 to 10.
Okay. Yay.
You want to do the honor?
Yeah. It is my fault after all. I mean,
Rip the sauce.
It's my fault that this happened. Although I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that it would have been better if I hadn't fucked up.
I'm not gonna look at your face because I want to try.
I'm gonna try the slop by itself.
That's a
You know
lot.
what's really weird? It literally tastes like mashed potatoes.
I mean, it's not that bad. Like, I can kind of taste the butter and wine. Like, you know what? This is gonna sound crazy, but I think I would eat the slop by itself.
I'm not gonna actually. No, like literally, try the slop by itself.
No, literally.
Wait, is the slop good? Wait, did we do something here? I'm gonna go with a 7 out of 10. What's your new rating?
7 as well. Are we back to our
Yeah.
slop there?
I mean, it's butter, onions, and wine. Yeah, I mean, it probably does taste good. The color correction is killing me. Yeah.
I think I'm back in my slop era. I'm so sorry, Claude Monet.
Vert. La vert.
No, this is seriously fitting weather for the green cake section. Very ominous. Surely it can't get worse than that, right? Right?
Oh no.
Right? Well,
oh god.
It's time for the green
Oh
cake.
no.
Wow, it's actually coming down. Jesus. I really like the rain, but I have to go out in like 30 minutes. Now, funnily enough, this cake was actually one of the technical challenges on the Great British Bake Off. That should have been the first bad omen, not just because that probably means it's difficult enough to be a challenge worthy of getting evil Guy Fieri to stare at you with his big scary eyeballs, but because they literally changed almost the entire recipe. How bad is the original recipe that Prue Leith had to change the whole thing? We were about to find out. Step 1 was making green food coloring by blanching spinach and then straining it and pressing the spinach through a sieve, which was not working.
What is cooking without violence?
It's gonna be a
Instructions really fucking unclear, Monet.
Actually, back then they wouldn't have a blender, so
No,
I don't know.
yeah, but Claude Monet and his blender.
Did they like grind it?
If they did, he didn't write it down.
So with that done, we greased the only pan that I could find at Ross Dress for Less's kitchen goods section and accepted that this cake was gonna have to be a polygon. We realized things were getting sick and twisted regardless, because now you have to get a saucepan and beat the eggs with the sugar until the volume doubles. Okay. Then you beat in the flour and add the pistachios, kirsch, butter, and lemon zest. Well, then you bake for 30
Yeah, this sounds like a whole ass thing.
minutes. In the meantime, you start the pistachio cream by combining pistachios, kirsch, and butter with spinach food coloring. And in a saucepan, you combine sugar, eggs, flour, and milk, and then you add the paste. After removing from the heat, you then add more butter. More problems, because this shit was crazy liquidy. By this point, the train had totally flown off the rails, and we were starting to lose our minds, and had also been drinking wine this whole time because I don't own wine stoppers yet and I didn't want to waste it. And then the cake came out of the oven and, let's just say it wasn't looking good. Actually, it was pretty bad to look at. I think at this point we just went full delirious because we decided to make like some kind of weird whipped cream frosting out of the failed pistachio cream by dumping a whole carton of heavy whipping cream into it and letting my KitchenAid mixer beat its ass to death.
What if we're onto something and we like create something so fucking good and we're never able to replicate it again?
And it just got worse.
What the? No.
It's like, I don't know if we could save this, but let's try anyway.
I mean, we're already there.
Yeah, let's go.
I think it's already been way overbeaten. I don't know if you can save this one. I don't know if you can save this one, friends.
These moments you need to drink. I literally have no words. Like, we're creating life, I think. What is that?
Can you bake? Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like professional level, but like definitely like amateur baker status. Oh. Pain. Pain. It's not green.
We definitely deviated from the script a lot, and that's our fault. Actually, it's probably my fault. Are you prepared?
At least we know we don't have to ever do this again. The amount of water that's out is concerned.
It's leaking.
Ew.
Bon appetit. Actually, it doesn't taste that bad. I just don't like the texture.
It's the texture. I think this is our worst one yet.
I don't know if I like the middle.
No.
Or this
It was just fun because it literally started off so strong, and it was consistently downhill from there. I think that's the moral of the story today is have less confidence.
Yeah, it does not look very good. Does not look great. I don't think it's supposed to look like that.
Hate yourself more.
Lower your expectations.
Lower your expectations, yeah.
I'm still eating it.
Tastes like shit. Oh, I'm still eating it though. What's your rating?
Texture 1. Aesthetics -5. Flavor, I would give it a 4.
Okay.
The flavor's not so bad.
So if we do -5 plus 1, so that's -4, and the flavor was a 5, right?
So we're at 1.
So it's a 1 rating.
No, she said 4. It's a 0. Oh,
from you.
It's 1 rating for effort.
I'm gonna give it a solid 3.
Oh wow, 3.
I'm being really generous because the flavor is actually like not bad. Like the flavor is pretty good.
It's really just the texture.
Yeah, like I can see where if the texture was correct, I can see where Claude Monet would feel like this is acceptable. And maybe the fondant, which we didn't do, would add something to it. There's many things that are not here actually, like dignity.
Fondant tastes gross. I don't like fondant.
I like to think that Claude Monet would not hate us for the way we've bastardized one of his favorite dishes.
That does make sense though. So this would be covered up with fondant. That's why you wouldn't see this, like in the picture. That makes sense. Okay.
I think instead he would applaud us for the act of creation. After all, he was a man who understood how it felt to do something different artistically and be despised for it, to be turned down. But actually that's bullshit, and I think he'd hate our guts.
Actually, I changed my mind. This is a 0.
So, what did I learn from this venture? Well, after the ordeal was over and I had finally cleaned my kitchen, I texted my friends about the demonic cake, and the wonderful Chrissy D'Angelo, who has much more baking skills than I, looked at the recipe and deduced that the instructions are, in fact, completely buck wild. You beat all the air out of it on the stove, so of course it doesn't rise. It's possible that some things were lost in translation, or some details were left out, as they often are with recipes from this era, or there's the unavoidable issue of today's ingredients at my grocery store in Chicago definitely being different from whatever Marguerite was using from the garden in Giverny in the early 1900s. Either way, I've been assured that I am not a bad cook. I was just set up by the recipes, and my experimental hubris definitely didn't help. Well, anyway, thank you for cooking some horrors with me on this honestly cursed adventure. Have you ever made any of Monet's recipes? Let me know down below.
I really like this idea. Oh yeah, someone else does this. I think it's called Cooking History. Who is that? Is that what it's called? That would be like a fun video idea. Find some old ass recipes, see if I can make them.
But until next time,
tasting history.
Wash thy hands, wear thy mask,
A
and
depiction-
support your local farmers market.
Are you two attracted to each other?
Let's see. Not like romantically at the moment. I don't think so.
Welcome to The Button. Speed.
Wait, what?
Are you two attracted to each other?
Let's see. Not like romantically at
The rejections.
the moment. I don't think so.
Welcome
I know how to make pot brownies. Same. It's a vital skill.
to The Button, a speed dating show. When the button lights up red, either player may press it and swap out their date for a new person.
Get out of here.
If 2 people can last on a date for 10 minutes, they win an all expenses paid second date.
This is The Button.
Hello, hello. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. My name is Quinn.
Pronouns?
They, them. You?
Him. I go by Kiba.
Kiba. Dope.
Fun fact about Kiba.
Oh.
He used to illegally drag race.
It's not very legal, so.
Oh, yeah.
Then I got T-boned and I never did it again.
Oh my god, I'm like really risk averse. So that's like, yeah, really. It's like interesting to hear about.
Yeah.
Wait, I was confused if it was like drag racing like Cars or drag race like RuPaul. Literally confused. God.
Was it the car racing?
No, it's actually not. No, just like
There's
not
this
like
that-
sexual vibes, like not there for me. Nice to
Bye,
meet you.
Kiba.
Bye. Who's my next victim? Hi, my name's Quinn. What's your name?
I'm Andrew.
Andrew.
Do you say Quinn?
Quinn, yeah. What are your pronouns?
He, him.
Cool, cool. I am they, them.
Nice to meet you.
Indeed, indeed. When was the last time you had a relationship?
Oh, I'm in a few relationships
Okay.
right now. Yeah, I have 2 kind of serious partners that
Okay.
have been in my life for a few years each,
Mhm.
and some like friends that I like casually date as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really enjoy the poly lifestyle. How about you?
Oh my gosh, it has been roughly 2-ish years since I've dated. I think it was really a lot of self-discovery.
Are you two attracted to each other?
Let's see. Not like romantically at the moment. I don't think so. Yeah.
Ooh, got him.
Oh.
Oh, bye, Quinn.
Bye.
So, Andrew, what are you looking for?
I have a very full social life, so I'm not necessarily looking for like a big, like capital R relationship, but like friendships, friends with benefits.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, I'm Jaime.
I'm Andrew. Nice to meet you. So, tell me about being poly. How do you like to do relationships? Like, what about it kind of attracts you?
I mean, it's so corny, but I love love, right? I mean,
Love's great.
I just love people, and I just want to connect. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I love kind of the freedom to just develop a lot of different kinds of relationships. I think I have like kind of like the relationship anarchy kind of framing of like a spectrum of friends to lovers to bigger relationships, and maybe we have some romantic feels, or maybe we have some good sexual chemistry.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Why do you reject me?
I don't know.
Not feeling the vibe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
What's your usual type?
I like someone that is a little bit more masculine presenting, that is confident,
That's it. Yeah. I'm open. How's it going?
I'm Asian.
I'm Jaime. Nice to meet you. I suck at pinball.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you play pinball?
I do, yeah. There's a pretty big pinball community around here.
Fun fact.
A pinball community? A community for pinball? Realized that was such a big hobby still. Who knew? Oh my god. There's so many fucking bugs in here, dude. What the fuck is happening? Why is this why is it happening?
Pretty well.
Really?
Maybe have him serenade you.
Oh.
Can I button myself?
Tap out, tap out.
Is Jaime your type?
I don't know that I really have like a physical type, per se. I'm more attracted to personality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that like Demi's?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Respect.
I'm still figuring out the labels. It's a lot. It's hard, you know? There's a lot to pick from.
Does it make you uncomfortable that I'm hypersexual?
Nope. I have partners that are hypersexual.
Very cool.
I think that's one of the beautiful things about polyamory
Yeah.
is you don't have to get sex from me. You know, like you can get it from whoever, you know?
Totally.
Real.
Yeah.
You have really pretty eyes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't see yours very well because of the lights.
That's okay. Mine are not pretty. So.
Take your glasses off for AJ.
Okay. I don't like my. Fine.
Are you one of those people that like feels weird?
I'm so
naked?
Hypersexual, I guess. It's kind of like the opposite of asexual. So it's like just very, very in tune with your sexual desires and or like at like a heightened sense of not like arousal, but like just like pursuing sexual relationships more than average, I guess.
Here without my glasses.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I feel like I look like a different person without them
Yeah.
on.
I feel naked.
I feel naked too. I
Wow.
feel like we just flashed each other.
So horny and towards everything. I mean, kind of. Hypersexuality can often be like a coping mechanism after like sexual trauma. So like I don't know. There's a lot of different ways it can present itself.
That's funny. Yeah, definitely.
I think I'm feeling a connection here.
Yeah, I think you're really cute. Be honest. Are you getting friend vibe or are you getting like potential vibe?
I am notoriously terrible at telling the difference between the two at first. It's really hard for me, especially being more on like the ace demi side of things. Most of my relationships start as a friendship.
Okay.
And then go from there.
Now I'm on the fence. My thing is like, I am kind of looking for like someone that's a little bit more intentional with like being romantic.
Yeah.
But like,
Well, romance and sex aren't necessarily the same thing.
totally like, okay, I don't know.
I'm gonna write red one more time. And if you really aren't feeling it, press the button.
Welcome.
No.
Dar.
Were you really feeling hesitation?
I'm not gonna go in.
I really thought they were gonna match
to anything with any amount of expectation right now.
Hmm.
Just because I'm at a point in my life where I've finally built a life for myself that I like and that I'm comfortable in, and I'm not gonna let anything jeopardize that. So
You're awesome.
You are too.
Aw.
Yeah.
Let's
chat.
let's
for
chat.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you're both back on the fence. I'll give you an extra chance. I never do this.
Okay.
Do you live in Seattle?
I'm in Everett. I mean, I travel a lot for comedy.
You're a comedian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
I think.
Is it
Let's
yes
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it happening? Oh my god. Yes! Oh my god. I was so scared they were not gonna match and then they did. Fucking W episode. Yay.
I'm so happy. I couldn't let it go.
Oh.
We finally made it back in Japan. On this glorious, wonderful day, I'm back where I belong,
Hassan.
with otters. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This shit is so cute.
Chilling down there.
Just have a seat on the floor.
On the floor, okay.
Make a little bridge with your back. So you can touch anywhere you want, but please don't pick them up.
Okay. Oh, do we give it to him? Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. I can rub their belly?
Mm-hmm.
I can rub their belly. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. This is incredible.
Precious.
Just loves it. Loves it. This one is just on her back. She's under my shirt. She's inside of my shirt. Oh, I love their little fingers. Behind my back. Oh my god. Oh my god. So wet.
So cute.
That's crazy. They get on top of you too.
They're aquatic mammals.
No.
He's so big and they're so small. Cute as fuck.
Do you want me to show you how to do a vlog intro?
Well, yes, I would like that, but hold on 1 second. Okay, because the sumo wrestling thing is going to be a bit later, we've decided to go to a place
I
called...
got it.
What?
I thought you wanted me to do an intro.
I want you to teach me how to do it so I can do it for my blog.
Oh, okay.
What's up, YouTube? Today, we're going to Asakusa, which happens to be a district in Taito, Tokyo, Japan.
2 notes. One, you sound like you're a dubbed anime.
Incredible.
That's how you do it. Let Austin show go.
Okay, Austin, you want to do it?
Yeah. I'm a little nervous now. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
Also, he had notes and you don't, so. Well, the way that Hassan did is very cringe. What's up, YouTube? We're here from the back of the Uber in famous Tokyo, Japan.
And that's so
this
much
is
better.
terrible? Okay, fuck it. I'll make it up. What's up, YouTube? Konnichiwa.
What's up, YouTube? We are going to figure out which one of us are the best sumo wrestlers. We're gonna beat each other up, fuck each other up, eat slop, and maybe one of
I love how Austin Oaks just kept them all in. Like, these are all terrible, so yeah, I'll let the audience decide.
us will even die. What? When you get to one of us will die, editor, put a black and white slow-mo of one of us getting hurt during the sumo and like have it like a and then cut back.
What's up, YouTube? We're in Tokyo, Japan. We're gonna go to a temple. That's a secret. What happens next? You're gonna have to watch the rest of the video to find out. Be sure to smash that like and subscribe button, and we'll see what happens.
Oh my god.
I wanna go so bad.
Oh, it fits.
She's saying you're not very fat, so you can fit it.
Oh! She said I'm skinny. Or maybe she said not very fat.
Can you ask her if she thinks it'll fit me?
They do have 3 L's here.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
That fits.
Okay. Look at you. So it's a little
Let's
bit too long
go.
and she's adjusting it for you.
Arigato gozaimasu.
What did she say?
She wants to know what you do for
The drip.
content.
Tell her I do politics.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Hassan.
Diet.
Hassan.
Is that how you say it in Japanese? Diet? Diet?
Dieto.
Diet. Diet.
Okay.
Hassan. Right.
Government.
Hassan-san.
Hassan Abi. Hi.
If you want to try out some apple pie.
No,
Nah, you good?
I got a big fight coming up. I gotta get in shape.
Yeah.
So maybe I do need some.
Yeah. Wait, are those like schoolgirls? Are those schoolgirls that want to take pictures?
What do I like about your Everybody is the best. Very nice. Everybody's friendly,
Oh,
kind.
they're asking questions.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting interviewed by kids.
Have you been to the United States? Yes. What part? Huh? You want a picture?
Picture okay?
Yeah, picture's okay. Yeah. What's your name?
What's your name? My name is Wasa.
What's Austin. Okay.
Love Japan. I follow Japanese race drifting. Ooh, I bet that's cool as fuck. Yeah, I like the fashion, the Harajuku district and all that.
Japan #1.
A lot of people come here during New Year's. They get their fortune for the year, which you guys should try out. So they call it mikuji. So I'll show you guys the process. It's an honor system. If you don't put money in, you're going to hell. So put 100 yen.
Hell though, which is sick.
That's a 1 yen.
There's 100. I'm just dropping a bunch in.
All right.
I'm supporting the temple.
If you get a bad fortune, you can just tie it to here and it's all good.
Yes.
That's awesome. So this is the time to get it out.
Yeah.
What if you don't tie it to that? Then you're screwed.
Yeah.
They should upcharge it if you get a bad fortune.
All right, then you shake this, and a stick will come out. There's a stick that will come out of the hole. All right, that one. And then pull it out and see what the number says. So this is Kyuju-san. Kyuju-san, this one. So you pull it out, get the top one.
And that's how it's spread.
You got a good fortune.
If there's no water in pond, so many fish will die in it. That's a good fortune? What the heck? Throwing them into the water, they will get refreshed again. As there is a barrier against your wish, good fortune does not seem to be smiling upon you yet. Be patient, and eventually everything will be all right. The person you're waiting for will come late.
Kyuju Yon. Wow, that's rare. You got the one below.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Good fortune.
Ooh.
You had better get in touch with the associate with your superior, otherwise something bad will happen to you.
Okay, this doesn't seem like good fortune. I feel like Japanese people have a
Will has to talk to Dan Clancy. Stat.
very interesting way of saying good
If
fortune.
you are obedient to your master, your wish will come true. And his said that marriage is a good thing.
Yeah, you just have to stay with Bezos and worship the boot, and it will be fine. But you do need to talk to Dan Clancy first.
Yeah.
And mine said if I'm obedient to my master, good things will happen. Gradually, you will be happy with a wide acceptance.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Wait, with a wide acquaintance?
I don't know.
An acquaintance that is wide?
It's him.
Ain't no way.
This is the gay marriage fortune. You're not gonna get there.
This is June, so 12.
Great fortune.
Best fortune.
Whoa, you got the best one.
Making a trip has no problem.
Nice.
Marriage and employment are all good. Oh my god, I got the whole thing.
Nailed it.
It's all you, Austin.
What do we
We've
do?
all gotten good fortune.
If it's bad, you can tie it off. Don't forget. So you have an out.
What you got through the hole? Alright, that's good. He's feeling it.
True match. They all just come out.
Are you feeling it?
Well, I'm feeling it.
41. So in Japan, 4 is a really bad number.
Oh no.
It means death. Is this one right
You
here?
can tie it. You can tie it.
Oh no.
The final and last fortune?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Okay, well, read it out loud. Wait, is this good or bad?
This is bad. This is horrible.
Final and last fortune?
I don't know. I've never seen that one.
Very obscure.
It's the final boss, dude. It's like
Though
the
so
best
many
fortune.
articles are kept around you, you can't get
guys?
them. You can't get them in your hand. You may get deficit and harm sometimes. Be careful that your house will be burned. So keep the thick guard around your house.
Yeah, dude. I hate this. This is all so bad. I worry for Austin ever since this happened.
Just bought a house! Dude, you're gonna die. Tie it off.
Keep the thick guard around your house. Do believe in God. Guard yourself with deep care. Then your furniture will be kept in peace forever. Look, I spent a lot of money on that furniture.
There's
I
more.
spent a lot of money
More.
on that furniture.
There's
Get out of here.
more. There's more.
Your request will not be granted. The patient will take a long time to cure. The lost article
Oh,
will not
God.
be found. You have to wait a
Your
long
earpods.
time
The patient will take a long time to cure. He's gonna get cancer and his house is gonna burn.
until you meet a person you wait for.
Oh. Stop building a new house and removal. Stop starting a strip.
It's already done.
Strip. Stop any kind marriage and new development.
The final and last.
Don't get married. Don't travel. Don't be in a house. Like, the worst.
Fortune.
Okay, but let's tie it off. I don't like this one. Can we tie?
Can you draw another one or is it cooked?
It's cooked. You gotta wait till next time.
Can I? Does it tell you if it's bad?
He said he's never seen
I've never seen that.
So when you tie it off, what does that mean?
You leave.
No! You broke the bad fortune rat?
Oh, God.
Austin, you need to get. You're like breaking mirrors right now.
Thank you. God.
It's over.
Yeah.
Right? Straight up Final Destination fortune. The worst.
Rod, don't help him. He needs to do it on his own. You don't want that bad juju.
Oh!
He ripped it.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Okay, hold on. Just a minute, we can fix this. Hold
What
on.
does that mean? Is that bad
Oh
juju?
God! Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Oh my God! This
Okay,
is
we're safe. You're good, man. You're good. Hey. We are outside of Yokozuna Tonkatsu, which happens to be a sumo restaurant. And today we're gonna eat like the way the sumo eats, and we're gonna also possibly fight some sumo wrestlers and maybe each other. I'm very excited. There he is. There's one of the sumo wrestlers right there. Let's go inside. Let's get it started.
Will rip my face off.
I'm not gonna rip your face. I'm so gentle.
The two things you're great at, combat and being in front of a camera, the combination is deadly. Okay?
You're competitive.
If you don't
want to fight, you don't have to
You're
fight.
competitive. There's no way I'm fighting Will Neff in that ring.
Then you don't have to.
I would never
Fight
get
Murat.
Will. I'm not gonna fight Murat.
No, we're fighting.
Okay, ready? Okay, one, two, three. Dropping hand. Good. Okay, now you guys are ready to fight.
Yeah. Okay, don't wake up.
This was my favorite part. This was so fun.
Have you had this before? Oh god. Oh dude.
That's not how it works, is it?
Wait. It's not open. It's like a marble. Yeah. Keep. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Takes a little bit of force. Oh. Come on the center.
These are the best. I made a GIF of this. It's my favorite. It's so cute. They're so cute.
That's against the rules, or that's okay.
That's sick. That's so sick. We should have worn more athletic shit today.
Hey, I got my Lulus in my bag.
We're doing.
That's right. Hey, look at that.
Okay.
Muscle. Okay.
Okay, so please, which is are you going to fight? Joe? I'm fighting one of them?
Yeah. Let's do Joe.
Joe? Joe! Okay, good choice. So out of 630 wrestlers, his rank was fourth.
Oh my God.
Fourth rank.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Okay, come on.
Wrecked. KO.
He's like a brick house. He's so dense. He's so dense.
He threw Will around like a fucking rag doll.
I started turning him and he just flicked his hips and I rolled, dude.
He was ready for it. He just judoed your ass. Oh, so what do I? It's just low center of gravity?
Low center. Get your hands around the belt.
Yeah.
Hey, get up there.
I'm trying to get him to do it.
You
No,
don't need a belt.
Rod, you're fighting.
Oh.
Let's go.
Cool, let's go. Come. Yeah, drop second hand.
I'll be honest, don't tell them, but I just don't want to get my feet dirty, to be honest with you.
The worst part is I believe
Typical.
that.
I don't want to get my feet dirty.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want the belt on or no?
Yeah, I want the belt. Sugoi. What? Who do I fight? I don't know. Joe. Oh. He's big. He's big.
He's hunched.
How much do you weigh?
290 pounds.
Oh! 209? You know how much I weigh? I weigh 245, 250 pounds.
Okay, front side. Dropping hand in front.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
How do I do it? Do I...
Okay. Ready? Go!
Go, let's go. Come on. Come on.
So good. So good.
He's not even windy.
Alright, it's Piker fight time.
Why don't you fight first and I'll come in?
You want me to fight him?
Yeah. Okay. We'll like say less.
Without hesitation. We'll be good with each other. Truce. No big pops.
Dropping hand in front.
Use-haw! Okay, are you ready? Yep. Go. Ready?
Oh, the leg lock.
Who won? Wait, who won?
He put his hand down.
Hassan Ichiban. 2v1. 2v1. 2v1.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I literally had the inside trip and you brought me down. I'm not used to, in wrestling, it doesn't matter who goes down first, right? As long as you have advantage. So all of a sudden I realized, I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna touch my hand. And I touched my knuckles on the way down. Austin, you fighting?
No, I injured myself this morning at the hotel gym.
Watch
Austin just smurf this.
I was so glad he did it, actually.
Push Austin! Flip to his hip! Rotate! Rotate! Come on, Austin! Turn, Austin! Turn, Austin!
Hey, good job. I need congratulations.
My feet are dirty now.
You're so good.
That's his first fight!
I realized my calling in life was sumo. You know, sometimes you figure out what you need to do in life when you're about to turn 32. So I think I'm probably gonna quit and become a sumo guy.
He would. He would too.
I know, don't. Just, mine said it was dead. Drop off. Not good.
What?
Does anybody here have a type when they're hooking up? Is everybody looking for anything specific?
Oh god. Oh god. Davi roast time.
What's that, buddy? Huh? Agent, who said that? You? Oh man, lanky white guy, huh? That's not good. You into anime? What are we doing? You know Japanese? Huh? What? You're dating Asia now. Okay, this is interesting. What is she, a wrestler? What are you talking about? How'd you meet her? How'd you meet her? Tinder, really? Nice, dude. Have you fucked a lot of Asian women? How did this start? Was there like a specific Asian woman that kind of started it all for you? Yeah, take your time. I mean, immediately, like earlier in your life. Yeah. Well, thank you for translating to dumbass. You're not a fucking young guy, you know what I mean? Like, there's been a lot of times where you got pussy in the past, that's what I'm saying. As a, teenager, was there like a formative Asian that really hooked you?
Yeah, there's like first club I went to see.
First club? What, like a dance club? Like a nightclub?
I was 16.
You were 16?
Wow.
You went to an Asian dance club? On purpose? What do you mean? You act like you were assigned the club. You know what I mean? You said like, well, you get your first club in the mail. I was like, Asian? What? Like it's this sorting hat from Harry Potter. Chinese. What do you mean you went to a club? You decided, you chose to go to an Asian club as a 16-year-old? You had an Asian, oh, okay, all right, okay, I see. And then, so then, did you hook up with somebody that night, or just looking around, you're like, well, now wait a second, this is pretty cool. That's what happened. Okay, and what would you say the percentage of women you've dated in your life that are Asian is? Most, really? Wow. Okay, this is interesting. What about the ones who aren't? Now I want to know about them.
Interesting.
Couple whiteys in the mix, or huh? You were married to an Asian woman, or? Okay, that's not what I asked. You understand? I asked, who are the women that are not Asian? Maybe they're blank with. Are they for like?
Oh, sorry. I'm sipping on some rosé.
Fresh off the book, because the
I like a dry rosé.
language barrier would be an issue. Because you can't even speak English.
How does he do it? Maybe Stavi should be a therapist. He just like asks like 2 questions and immediately gets like the deepest admissions out of people. Like he really has a gift.
A musk. This
my God.
minion lives alongside the beavers and even shares their lodge.
Where do you sleep tonight?
I forgot about that.
Tonight's in the factory. In the factory. Not in well, technically a conference room in the factory, but yeah.
Wherever the beaver goes, the musk follows. Being 10 times smaller means the best food is usually out of reach. But while the beaver does the hard work, the musk can sit back. This is what friends are for.
This shit is funny as fuck. You should go like and subscribe to Hyperspace Fool.
Bud Light presents Real Men.
This is another Hyperspace Fool classic. Oh, it's at 69. I have to break it. I'm sorry.
Of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Really, Really, Really Bad Dancer.
Mr. Really, Really, Really Bad Dancer.
Arms swinging, knees bending, head bobbing, to no particular rhythm. You're either dancing...
Yo, Joey, what's up?
...or you have fleas.
Call me a doctor.
As soon as you hit the dance floor, the taunts begin. Is that all you got, playa? Unfortunately, yes. That's all you got.
Pour it on now.
Who's in the house? Some guy who can't dance. That's who's in the house.
You're a star.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, Mr. Happy Feet, because you really put the oogie in boogie.
Mr. Really, Really.
Oh, fucking. Go follow Kaya Rotted Ranch on Twitch. He's funny as fuck.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Brittany's channel, and I'm happy to be here as a guest to congratulate Brittany.
Yo, let's go. I'm so hyped for this. This is gonna be incredible. Incredible. Brittany Broski and Trixie Mattel becoming golden Playboy bunnies. Let's go.
On 1 million subscribers! That is sickening. Can you believe it?
No, it's all bots. I bought them. Hey team, welcome back to me and my brother do drag for the first time.
I hate you so much.
Peel the eyeball out, peel the eyeball out. Hey guys, welcome back. It's me and Trisha Martell. It's been a year, bitch. It's been a long time.
Right?
I haven't been on
Yeah, Trix is the best.
your channel since the last time when you did the Trixie makeup.
When I did do the Trixie makeup. Well, we're back. We're back for more because I hit 1 million subscribers. Thank you guys. And we promised this video 17 months ago, and we're finally doing it.
I was sorry, I have a career. I'm not like a normal YouTuber. I have to leave the house once in a while, unlike some people.
I don't know anything about that. Okay, well, what are we doing today?
Well, it's your anniversary special. So you suggested, and I went with, you and I are going to turn ourselves into 2 solid gold sexy bunnies.
So we're doing Playboy bunny look. That's kind of the vibe that we're going for today. And I say let's just go for it, girl. We're gonna work it out along the way.
And you know what? It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's not gonna be good.
It's gonna be great.
Well, if I do come out looking like, you know, Anna Nicole Smith or maybe like Pamela Anderson, I don't want you guys to be too scared. Because...
Right, and you don't want to get demonetized for being too
What just happened to the audio? Oh, that hurt my ears.
sexy.
Well, you know, like it scares people. The power of a woman in a blonde wig. So.
True.
Do you have a?
Yeah, have you guys noticed a considerable bump in quality? We're at my studio today, not over at whatever kindergarten she runs over at her YouTube channel. We're in a real place today. For your 1 million subscribers, I thought I would expose you to quality lighting, quality.
I was just wondering what happened, and it went mono for some reason. So. Someone looks fabulous. Yeah.
I appreciate that. So you said, let me come in here and make you as pink as possible.
Totally.
Do you have milk hydro grip?
Do you need a primer? We have a primer. I like primers that are a little thicker. I end up using a lot of silicone-based foundations or wax-based. So.
Do you prefer that?
For drag, yeah.
Why is that?
Silicone or wax based? I've never even heard of those. I guess I don't really know about makeup. Every time I like watch a Trixie video, I'm like, wow, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing at all.
It lasts longer?
Water-based to me looks realer, shows more skin.
Yeah.
Looks, and to me, silicone-based is you like anti-aging or like full coverage. I like that kind of coverage. I'm happy to be here because my most viewed video of all time on my channel continues to be me putting you in Trixie drag.
You're welcome.
That is so, I don't want to be gauche, but that video has made a lot of money.
Yeah, and I haven't seen a fucking penny of it, girl! She's at back for more. No, but on my channel it's the same. My most viewed is you, and then when I met Harry Styles.
Oh, that is an epic video. Although, you have some sleeper hits. You've gotten so big now in the world, but in the beginning of YouTube, you were a little more 4 a.m. desperation.
Yes.
Looks.
Yes.
She'd be on camera and she'd be like, so I gotta be quiet because everyone in the house is sleeping. It's 5 a.m. and I just paused Nick at Night so I can put on this Cher-inspired look. And you're like, I should watch it. And then we text you the next day in the same wig, being like, now I'm blackout drunk making lemon bars. And you're like, has she slept?
No.
You don't need makeup at all? Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
No.
I love doing YouTube. Do you love it?
I go through phases. You know, do you ever have days where it's like, I feel ugly and stupid and not funny and whatever? Like, do you?
No. Fuck. I love Trixie so much.
I like this doo-doo stain on your bald
Mary,
head.
I cut my bald head today. I shaved my head for this video, bitch. And
why?
I fucking scraped my brain with a bic, with a dull bic.
You lobotomized yourself.
Girl, a dull, dry bic in the shower with no water on.
Oh my god, when this comes out, it'll be Pride Month. Happy Pride Month!
That just like made me want to. That just like made me want to launch out of my body.
I'm crying.
God. Grab the trowel. Hear the firing squad. Fuck.
Crying and dying.
I have this idea for us. I would love to host the first and only SpongeBob recap podcast.
SpongeBob highlights.
Yeah, for all the, I don't know what age group that would be.
When did you know it was downhill for you?
Millennial, for sure, right? I mean, SpongeBob did keep going for a long time, but I don't know how popular it is, like, anymore. Like, it definitely peaked, like, early 2000s.
When I first picked up a wig, nobody starts drag because every option is open.
Right, because things are going well.
Yeah, I thought about being a successful realtor, maybe the president, but then I thought, this wig. How do you feel about having extensions?
I didn't realize how bald I was. Every time I go and get the extensions taken out and like moved up and he shows me my real hair, it's literally like I'm looking into the fucking wishing well and like you see your actual reflection. It's like they're slowly ripping out my hair, but also I look sickening when I have them in, so it's like it's a necessary evil.
Yeah, it's one of the only like
What the fuck? Why? I never even got extensions. I used to I wanted them for a long time, but then I just grew my hair out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't you could just take care of your hair and not have it get ripped out with extensions. I don't know. I don't know, man. Looks like Biden. Oh my God. Oh my God. Stop. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare do Trixie like that.
significant kind of permanent beauty procedures that is completely non-surgical and
Right.
instantly transformative.
Yes, that and I would say lash extensions.
It's a little like getting lash extensions where you just will never want to go back. That's the danger though. Once you get extensions in your hair.
Oh, trust. I'm
You
gonna be
can't.
78. Well, once I rip all my hair out and you can't attach any more extensions, then I'm just gonna do wigs. It's not, my natural hair is not an option anymore.
Love that you think it was. It's about as natural of an option as mine. You know what I mean? Do you like when I wear my hair down? Or my hair? You know, I like this foundation. Do I kind of regret it in the moment right now? Yeah. I wish I would have done something else, but
Why is it looking kind of, it looks good.
I forgot that this one doesn't dry matte. It dries kind of natural, so it looks a little just so wet.
You're a matte girl?
I am.
I am too. The whole clean girl, shimmer, like shine aesthetic, girl, I'm just oily.
The internet right now is wet face, wet lips, wet hair.
I hate it. I hate it too. I don't want to look wet. Why do you look like you just came out of a rainstorm? I don't know.
Eat it.
These women look like they ran through a sprinkler and then stepped in front of their cracked iPhone and
Yeah.
said, get the picture. Sigma makes really beautiful palettes, so I thought we could use this today.
Sigma?
Sigma Beauty.
Ligma balls.
Sigma's rise up.
I self-tanned last night and you can definitely tell.
In a good way? Or, oh, okay. Well, do you remember how we met? It was January
At the NRA
6th.
meeting?
Stop.
It was January 6th. We had just come from the NRA meeting. And I turned to you and I said, you want my gun? Try and take it.
And I said, I know that's right.
And you said, hooah!
And then we made passionate love.
Yeah.
Under the Capitol building.
Under the Capitol building?
Under the Capitol building and the bunkers, girl.
Period. Then, do you remember Nancy Pelosi stormed in on us? We were having sex in a broom closet. And I locked eyes with her and I said, period. Good thing you're getting all this in high quality sounding color for us to say all this horrible shit. By the way, when we get together, I will take full responsibility for the behavior. She thinks she's on my channel where she can say whatever she wants. But she's on her own channel.
The girls they don't get it sometimes. And that's okay.
But you know what, though? If they follow you, they know you're Miss Nasty. You guys, I want you to know that on and off camera, this person has a wicked sense of humor. Disgusting, rotted.
Thank you so much.
You know, I haven't seen you since you met Harry Styles. I watched your video, so I saw how you responded, which was...
Well, girl, I blacked out. Well, and you love that picture of me devastated.
I love
crying
that.
in the blue dress.
Are you kidding? It's so important to me. There are a few things that really, 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 honestly make me horny. And that picture of you, that still of you in a sequin dress, falling out crying, is so amazing.
Get into this
So
Makeup by
cute.
Mario poppy pink
Gorge.
blush.
Yeah.
It's like I've kind of found it as a dupe for the Dior. What's the brush? I'm obsessed with
It's
that.
a little sponge.
That is
little
so
sponge,
cute.
and you just stamp. Watch me just put these on crooked. Just watch. You people don't know, and maybe you do if you watch my channel. I can make any makeup not work. I put my mind to it. Like, I'm very capable of just fucking up makeup. Makeup I do a million times. Some days I'll sit down and just do something completely wrong and go, okay. And I do makeup, maybe you guys feel the same way. A lot of the makeup I do is muscle memory.
Yeah.
So I pick the colors and stuff, but I'm not exactly reinventing the wheel. I put the same makeup on every day.
My look now has changed, and I'm kind of doing it today because the last time we did a video together, I was really into this like dark, smoky eye rockstar girlfriend thing.
Uh-huh.
And then the time before that, when I did
Stencil. I don't trust a stencil. Ever. Ever.
your Halloween makeup, I was into the like 60s kind of mod, really intense Twiggy lash on the bottom. And now I'm into this sort of like Marilyn moment where because my eyes are so fucking round, I've spent my whole life trying to make them fox eye or cat eye or whatever. And now I'm like, girl, I have puppy dog eyes. Like I really love the roundness. So I've really been playing that up and doing just a single heavy lash on the outside.
Eyes half closed look?
Yes.
Which I think
a
is...
droopy sexy, which is honestly a little more sexy than like a fox eye, I think.
People flat out can't tell where I'm looking in drag.
Yeah, that's very true.
But I like the look of like, where is she looking? Is she
Yeah.
awake?
Yeah. Is she real?
My biggest pet peeve in makeup on TV and stuff is when the hands and chest aren't painted.
Yeah.
When you have a perfect face and then
Yeah.
a freckly, sun-damaged chest. All the Real Housewives, all like any of that is like a yellow bronzed face and a red sun-damaged chest.
No, get into it. I love that. It shows where you're.
It's true. That's real, and also you should definitely be putting sunscreen on your chest.
Priorities lie.
You do read. You read.
I'm a reader.
What are you reading?
Right now, I'm reading this fantasy novel. So it's this like fairy porn book. The way she describes all the men, it's like it's gonna get me kind of hot and bothered talking about.
Is it? By the way, look at these stamped brows. I mean, they're a little stampy, but look how fast and easy that was. I can't say it was fast in the freehanding.
That wasn't fast or easy. Watching you do that.
My drag. So I'm gonna do some contouring with the Rimmel lasting finish. You know what my new favorite thing is? To have a horrible picture of myself and look at it and say out loud, Madonna stuns in new selfie. Because she straight up will post Roger from American Dad, and Pop Crave will be like, Madonna stuns in new selfie.
No, Madonna, like, I feel like
you should have been in that video.
And I was supposed to be in the video.
Wait,
you like my Pirates of
Real.
the Caribbean shirt? This smock.
Yeah, show that look. Now, did you you went to Stagecoach? No, I went to Coachella. I saw you.
I went to both.
Thank you.
You gave me a Coca-Cola, and you think I'm gonna sit here and not do that?
You come in here. You drink your miniature can of Coca-Cola. You paint your face geisha white. You paint your face literally jigsaw white. You put on your 4
Jigsaw.
pounds of blush, and you burp in my house bit.
I'll
While
do
using
it
that palette.
over and over and over and over. And with the Trixie
Then do it again.
Beautiful palette by Kim. Love Kim. Love her.
I wear this every f***ing day. This glitter right here.
That's who you remind me, Wanda Ryder. Who? Who, Omega Lol? Wanda Ryder. I feel like I'm about to be very disappointed. Oh, is that the WandaVision chick? Wait, really? How? Like in what way? This one? Or is this someone else? Oh yeah, I was looking.
Right out, telling you, right out, telling you, right out, right out, right out, telling you.
Hair and eyes.
Out, telling you, right out, telling you.
Thank you.
Right out, right out, right out. I don't get too far. Sway, that's my shit. I don't get too far. I don't get too far. Use it. I am telling you right now. Telling you right now. Telling you right now. Right now. Right now. Telling you right now. Telling you right now. Telling you right now. Right now. Right now. I don't give two fucks. I don't give two fucks.
That motherfucker back there
I don't give two
not
fucks.
real.
Not real. Confirmed.
That's called cinnamon sugar. I did not think I tanned myself that much, but this is like I'm putting this color all over my face and it's not helping.
Did you go to bed with it on? Because that's what I do. Because then you wake up a new person.
I woke up and I was like,
No, I wake up look like somebody stained a deck chair. The
Yeah, yeah,
only
yeah.
thing that's tanned is the peanut butter between my fingers.
yeah.
usually.
Every time I'm like, I'm not gonna be that girl that has
Then.
turd hands.
But
Like
then.
she's been, well.
Every time I tan, I'm like, I'm gonna exfoliate 1st. I'm
Mhm.
gonna do it.
I mean,
I'm gonna do it in thin
my
layers.
God. And then my elbows look like that. There's just no,
Girl, I
you
always
can't win.
my opening DJ Mateo, who's like my drag DJ dad, he taught me to DJ. We were going to
Uh-huh.
Australia and he did his legs before we got on the plane, and he looked like he had A1 sauce smeared all over his legs, and I had to be like, girl, you had shorts on at the airport with your light red legs. Like the color I can describe it as is light red, not pink, light red. It was so crazy.
like a plucked chicken.
And like soaked in brine.
So
It was,
bad.
Mateo, if you're watching this, you know that was true, okay? I'm just ripping through this makeup. It's nice to not have it be on my channel where I don't have to like stop and talk about every product and stuff. I'm just like,
Let's
just
go
putting it on.
lick the world. Let's get it done.
Oh shit, thank you. What the heck? Why? What do? Why do? Thank you.
Let's go lick the world. Let's get it done.
Let's go lick the world. Fetch time. All right. Sleep well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the gifting.
Let's go lick the world. Let's get it done.
That is Biden saying let's go lick the world.
Let's go lick
Real
the
quote.
world. Let's get it done.
Real Biden quote, by the way.
And just don't give away any
Let's go
information and
lick
be
the
really
world. Let's get
unhelpful
it
and
done.
have this white cast under your eye like Jennifer Aniston in the 90s is like really, really what I'm going for.
Sometimes with makeup, it's like, if I put brown lines on my face, will people give me money?
And usually the answer is yes.
Yeah! You don't have to be beautiful or famous or anything. You just need to paint lines on your face and walk out into the sunlight. I'm using my Anastasia banana powder. Love her. Stopped using other powders, basically.
So here's my vision. I really want this like heavy outer lash, like Marilyn.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do a line, but like, do you do a cat eye with it?
Well, do you want the eye like Twiggy goes like straight down, or do you want it like Marilyn where it's like up and out?
Maybe up and out. I'm gonna
Up and
say
out.
it.
Yeah, yeah. Because
So
you
just
could
like a
always do, if I
baby.
was you, I would do a lash and then just a little half piece on the end to add that little flip.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Are you watching Drag Race? I haven't been watching.
What's even on right now?
It's another All-Star.
No, girl, I'm not watching fucking All Stars. I don't even know who's on it.
Damn.
I barely watched.
You're supposed to be like, no, I just haven't had time, but I support the queer community. And everything is just- you're like, I prefer All-Star seasons because it's the stakes are so high, everyone's so rich, their costumes are insane.
But I like seeing the scrappy girls. I
Right.
like the garbage dress.
They spend so much money now.
Dude, it's fucking ridiculous.
When I went to Drag Race the first time, I spent everything I had, which was $500, and I borrowed an extra $600. That's all I had.
Well, girl, it showed.
Oh, I know.
Damn.
But that's the thing. All my jewelry on the first season of Drag Race was all cut out from paper.
That's wild.
I didn't even have like much earrings and shit.
Paper jewelry. Dude, dedication to the craft.
I would draw like a little square and like try to make it look like a little diamond, which is so stupid. Like, it wasn't even a good diamond. It was like a cartoon diamond. I had one pair of heels and I was spray painting them for every runway. Spray painting heels. When people say elevating a look, they don't usually get in the elevator and go down.
Yeah,
you know?
you said, what if I spray painted this pair of Payless shoe store heels in a
Chris-
men's 13?
What if I, with a Christian
Yeah.
Siriano slingback from Payless with a broken strap? Let me quick spray paint it. I would like to go back on what I said about this Rimmel foundation. I didn't think it was agreeing with my skin today, but
You like it?
It really is agreeing with my skin today. I think it looks really nice.
I just tried this REM liner. It's shiny and I don't like that.
I hate shiny black liners.
Like, I only tried it because my one size one is kind of running out, but like, this is that girl. She is matte. It's shiny.
It looks okay on you. You could press matte shadow into it.
Well, I'm just gonna go over it with the one
Yeah, why would you have shiny eyeliner? I don't. That's not it.
size. Oh, we're doing gold. Fuck.
We're doing gold, bitch.
Forgot. Also,
3/4 through the makeup. I guess I should use some gold.
Oh yeah, we're doing gold. This is making my teeth look so white.
So it's a magic eyeshadow. I like cream blush a lot. I like liquid blushes.
I don't like liquid shit. I put my foundation on, like the concealer as my base, and then everything else is powder. I can't do it.
You know what? I'm the only beauty YouTuber, I think, who's not afraid to look like shit. And
Proudly.
That's something.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
A SpongeBob Reacts podcast would be so
So sickening and so necessary.
You know what? You have to deliver art that people don't know they need, but they want.
Yeah. All right, so it's time for me to do some eyeshadow here. I'm gonna do a gold shadow with some gold glitter on it.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, I would definitely do a SpongeBob Reacts series, but I think Nickelodeon would have my ass on a stake. So probably not. Probably maybe not.
So how's the motel logistically ran? Y'all have a GM?
Yeah, so we have GMs, we have a bar manager, we have a general manager, we have somebody who just does events. It's a pretty small team.
How often are you and David there?
We pop in like once a month. Like last time I was there, I hosted a pool party.
And I was there.
Yes.
No, I showed up that day because I texted David and I was like, can we swim? And he was like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And then we showed up and everyone was like in drag. Like, it wasn't just you. Like, everyone looked great, like sequins and whatever. I met this girl who bought one of Katya's old outfits and was just there in it. I wish I got the memo because I showed up in my Spanx Miracle Suit swimsuit.
Girl.
And then my Walmart muumuu. And I looked around and I said, so y'all are trying to humiliate me.
Yeah, you're sewing a Yitty tag into your Walmart swimsuit.
I was humiliated.
Girl, you thought, you know what? I have a scrunchie as a bracelet and I'm about to let those hoes have it. And you walked in and the people who were staying there were literally in drag.
No, they were literally, everyone
was in
to
pink.
The nines.
There you go for your swimsuit.
Nightmare.
If you need another one, I can send it to you. I'm on the PR list.
Literally me like
turning into an earring.
Like a brooch on my swimsuit.
Yeah.
I wish I could wear swim shorts. If I could go to the Trixie Motel pool in no top, I'm topless, and just some boy shorts, get into it.
You can. You just have to rent it for your private event. I know they think drag queens are grooming. This bitch is in the pool, both tits bobbing in the waves.
That's the only way my back can get relief.
Giant silicone titties.
I kind of like don't know what I'm doing. I had such high hopes for this, and it's just not. Don't look.
Let me see what's going on here. I just can't believe it's taking you that long.
Cause
nothing has transpired.
No, there's nothing going on.
You had more makeup on when you walked.
It's just regular makeup. Like, I was wondering when the drag was gonna happen.
I did, and I just like.
Here, why don't you do? Here, I have this liquid topper from House Labs.
Yeah, get into
I thought
that.
maybe you could use that. House Labs makes these like I don't know what you call it, super clean beauty products, and some of the liquid pigments are so metallic. By the way, Stanley, is that right?
Stanley, yeah.
Stanley, I do a lot of accidentally looking at the wrong side of the mirror. And if you include any of that,
if you humiliate me in any way, shape, or form,
no, you can include it. It happens a lot. It's me like, I love the look. It's so stupid and it happens all the fucking time. This looks so good.
Yeah,
everyone's so creative.
Everyone's so creative.
That's me watching, me watching people dress as me for Halloween. That's me going, everyone's so creative. Because they do look like one of those giant casserole dishes with Chick-fil-A in it. Like, what is with those videos? You're the queen of TikTok. Explain to me those food videos.
Girl, where they put a block of Velveeta cheese in the middle. You know.
It's just clickbait. It's just clickbait and rage bait.
Oh, it's going
Explain
downhill.
it to me.
Okay, Velveeta cheese, tuna, mayonnaise. You know what I think it is? It's Caucasian culture.
Is it just the sensationalism of like, let's gross people out by making something bad?
I think so.
I'm gonna do, what is this? House Labs in high power pigment paint in gold shimmer. At least the name just says what it is.
Yeah.
Cracks me up when some of these brands have like a pink eyeshadow called Grape.
Right.
Who works here?
Right. Who's in charge here? Where are your parents?
And I used to laugh when it was like orange eyeshadow called orange, but now I'm like, at least you're just saying what it is.
I think that's funny.
Like whatever.
You should start doing that.
White eyeshadow called white.
White.
Love it.
Okay, wait, this is actually gonna eat, I just decided.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Might be sending the wrong idea.
You think doing makeup on YouTube has made you a better makeup artist?
No. What's the schedule now for you? Because you still do Bold and Beautiful.
So I'm getting circumcised today.
Ball reduction.
Female circumcised.
Getting spayed.
I'm getting spayed and neutered. I'm gonna be the first human to get spayed and neutered.
I hate Sephora. I hate Ulta. CVS is my comfort. I love a Walgreens. So I just cut a lash in half and I'm doubling it up and I'm gonna do one of these because...
I was gonna say, I think you should do a full maybe and then do an extra on the end.
You
Don't
think? You don't
should
think
do
just that?
Girl, you gotta do something on the inside.
What if I just extend the liner?
You gotta do one or the other.
Okay.
You gotta do something.
I hate getting yelled at. Bitch, that is crazy.
I don't think you can say crazy. I hate doing makeup. Okay. Cool.
Oh my god, I need to go blow my nose.
You know what? I'll say this on your channel because I don't care what people think what I say. This isn't her belief at all. This is my belief.
Oh god.
This entire fucking country mollycoddles religious people.
Yes.
Mollycoddles.
So define mollycoddle. Mollycoddle.
Well, I looked it up on the internet and I want to make sure I was using the word correctly. And it's when you like overly take care of an infanticide and like take like allow and accommodate and like make sure they have everything they need.
Would that not just be coddle?
I don't know what the difference is between
Who's Molly?
Molly?
Is Molly in the room with us?
Molly shoved up my ass at brunch, bitch. Fucking rolling tits, bitch. I'm not great at having a drink.
Uh-huh.
I'm great at saying I'm gonna have a drink and then maybe it's 2 or 3 and then I'm hungover, you know?
Yeah.
And because I really love drinking, I love bars, I love all of it. I love the...
And then you call me and you try to hook up and I say, no, I can't this time.
I used to literally call you and be like, where are you? Meet me at the Abbey in 10 minutes. Really and you'd be like, I'm working. And I'd be like, can we go out right now? I don't make plans though. That's why Vanderpump
You'd
and I...
say, hi whore, what are you doing?
Literally.
I'm in bed, it's 10 p.m. on a Tuesday. You're like, well, do you want to come out to drinks? And I'm like, no.
I know, and it would be just me. You'd be the last person I called. It's not like there's a whole party going.
There's a party.
Head out, see you later. All right.
I'd be like, get out of bed, bitch, we're sharing an Uber. I have a new agenda. I'm gonna become one of those people who orders a very specific fancy drink and actually drinks it slowly.
Like an espresso martini.
Yeah, like enjoys a nice drink.
That's my kryptonite.
I actually just saw 2 of the Real Housewives of New York are doing a motel renovation show and I went.
God, I would love to have a drink with the two of them.
It was like that that clip of Kris Jenner going, and closing the computer. I was watching the trailer for it and I was like, I've never seen a single episode of that show.
You're lying.
No, dead serious.
You've never watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
No.
Get him in the...
Me either. I don't think I have. No. I would always change it. I can't deal with them.
Comments, that's fucking crazy. That is crazy. You do this job and you don't watch the Kardashians.
I have a lot of cultural blind spots though. You know,
Yeah.
I've never seen 9 to 5.
Still?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? There's a lot of things I've never seen.
Can you believe the promo shoot for my pod?
Girl!
It was based on 9 to 5.
God, you looked beautiful.
Thank you
Did you
so
do that makeup?
much. I did the makeup and
You
then...
slayed that makeup. You look so beautiful and they lit your eyes so well. Your face just
So good.
pops out of that picture. Yeah, I never like scroll and stop and text someone when they look good, but that picture I texted you and was like, girl, this picture's amazing.
I literally I smiled so wide. Thank you.
This palette's amazing too. This
That's my
first
go-to.
one size palette is so good. Patrick, we talk about him all the time on my channel. I love you so much. Your makeup is just
That is truly, I feel
amazing.
like you, Patrick, and Kimchi are the makeup brands where I'm like, these bitches, more than anything, love makeup.
Love
and
it.
they know a good product and it shows.
good. That setting spray, good. That
Yeah.
makeup remover, that go off spray.
I just did what you did.
I told you. This looks literally not gold.
Where did you put gold?
I put it on the lid and it just mixed in with the white. It didn't work.
This is coming along. We're doing what we needed to do, I think.
I wasn't nervous. I'm used to my makeup looking like shit until the very end. That's so normal to me.
I have very low
It's really coming together. It's really art. Like, he's fully doing art.
expectations for myself.
Yeah.
So when you DJ, what is your...
Made a big ass sandwich all by yourself? You didn't need a woman to do it? Wow.
usually the because I've seen a few of your DJ sets and they're good mixes, but like where do you the majority of the discography, where does it come from?
I love I mean house is so general, but I love
Sure.
like true house, like snippets and samples and collages and mashups, and I love disco sort of feeling, because disco is like all ages, all genders,
Yeah.
all ethnicities, everyone loves disco.
Yeah.
Because I like disco and house with bitch track tendencies.
Yes, yes.
So I still find a way to put in like a new female a cappella or like girl.
It's just pentatonics.
Entirely.
The whole set is just pentatonics.
Like I'll just take
Let's
like
go.
reality TV or like Vines.
Uh-huh.
Like the middle of a dance club.
If
and
you
you'll-
put, I was supposed to be in the video. I was.
Oh my god.
You should incorporate.
The music has a big build and then it stops and it's the top 20 winners will get flued.
Could you imagine
No,
the build up and then I can't, when I close my eyes, I can't see.
Yeah, totally. When I close my eyes, I can't see. That was so crazy. Can I see these lashes? She snapped on these lashes, don't you guys think? They look full on the outside, but they're not bald on the inside. You want to
Right.
be bald. I don't know how you feel, but being on YouTube, every 8 months, 6 months or so, we have like a new gadget or
Yeah,
a new,
yeah.
new spiel.
It makes you a little bit of a nerd. Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of into cameras and stuff now.
And it's made me a lot better model. Don't laugh. Because when I have to be on camera or something, I can speak up and say, oh, I think that key light could be brighter.
Okay.
When I'm the first drag queen in most places, I have to say, hey, that doesn't work for me.
Mhm.
When I did the lie detector test, I said, I know you're not putting that flickery bulb above me.
Yeah,
bitch."
yeah. This lip is everything. I was talking about myself.
Oh, yeah, no, that's really pretty. I'm struggling with mine.
Oh, fuck.
I just have to shade mine in more. Wait, I want some highlighter. Can I just have one thing in my line?
Can I have one?
You remember what I wrote on your page about a sandwich? Yeah, I did.
Oh, I need a beauty mark.
Oh!
Ooh! Oh, that gold is everything on the, yeah, girl. Do y'all see what this is giving? Okay, we're gonna go change into not being bald, and I'm gonna put on a titty top, and so will she, and then we'll be back. Woo. Here's the reveal.
Ooh, let's fucking go. They're so fucking slay. Oh my god, they look so good.
Ooh, drag. You
Show your ears,
guys.
show your ears.
Oh, earrings.
Ears up.
Oh, I don't want to get. Oh, the bunny ears.
The bunny ears. This is the best we've ever looked.
I think for what resources we had, which is ourselves, we look okay.
These two Christian hands.
Yeah.
These two God-fearing hands.
Well, I just want to say I'm honored to be I'm honored to be your friend, but I'm very I'm very happy for your YouTube channel.
Thank you so much.
You got to 1 million so fast.
It was a blur. It was a blur.
Well, we are gonna go change because now we're doing a video for my channel. So
Yes, we are. I love you, girl. Thanks for doing this with me again.
Of course, I'll see you at 2 million.
Period.
2 million, we're doing topless.
You gonna?
We get demonetized right at the time. Yeah.
Designing.
Oh my god. Am I not subscribed to Trixie? I didn't see her video. Where is it? Wait, what? June 30.
Our own nipple tassels.
Yeah.
And adhering them to each other.
2 million, we go get tattoos.
Yeah. I will.
I won't. Okay, bye.
Girl. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, there's something I forgot to mention in my last video, and that is I'm back home. If you didn't know, I was on tour for like 6 months, and I'm finally home. If you've been watching videos on this channel thinking, oh man, he's just at home shooting videos with the guys on the couch, you'd be wrong. I was like an AI friend the whole time. I didn't even exist. I wasn't even here, but I'm actually home, and so I want to give a big thank you to everyone that bought a ticket and came to see me on tour. It was an amazing experience. 63 cities, 69 shows. Yep, I did pretty much all of America, Europe, the UK. Every single show was unique and interesting in its own way, and I had a great time. So thank you again for buying a ticket. If you missed the show, don't worry. I'm working on a comedy special right now. I'm going to put that out on this channel. So you'll hear about that pretty soon. And also, if you missed out on some of the tour merch, I brought some home. I had some leftovers, and we're doing reprints if they didn't have your size when I was on tour. So you can get that now at millerfpo.store. We also created a new piece based on the tour theme, so you can buy that now. All of it is limited run. I'm not being hyperbolic. We are genuinely not going to print anymore outside of these orders. So get one in while you can, millerfpo.store. And now let's get into today's video, which is something that honestly, it makes me sick. Something I really can't stand about TikTok, and it drives me crazy. I don't know if this is just my age showing or something, but my gears get grinded when I see these kind of made up, you know, just like hallmarky terms, you know, and little trends. Like this one is called beige flags, right? Now, when you hear that, you might think, oh, is that like a race thing? Like if you're good at dancing, but you don't look like you should be, is that a beige flag? That's not what that means. Apparently, a beige flag is used to describe a romantic partner's weird habits that are less than a deal breaker, but not exactly a plus either. Which is kind of interesting when you look at, say, this beige flag, right? My little brother's beige flag is that no matter where we go to eat, he has to take a dump. 5-star restaurant, has to take a dump. Family dinner, has to take a dump. Middle of the day at Disney World, has to take a dump. Won't see him back for another 30 minutes. This is really weird because this person is openly in a romantic relationship with their little brother, and they're proud of it. I mean, this right here has 500,000 likes. What are you doing, man? Also, kind of crazy to criticize a child who has a Ferrari's metabolism. Yeah, of course he's got to dump everywhere and anywhere. His little ass body is just, you know, processing all that food in 30 seconds flat. It's not like you, all labored, slow metabolism, can't get through a bucket of chicken wings without it ruining your whole day. You're built like he's built for the You understand? There's a difference between you two. Now there's like 100 beige flags in this document that I'm looking at, and damn near all of them make me just sick. And I know everything on the internet is negative, but I think this is one of those where it's warranted to be negative. There's nothing about it where you can like look at this one. Look at this one. My husband's beige flag is when he acts like he's going to give me a kiss, but he's really hiding a whole strawberry in his mouth and then proceeds to push the strawberry into my mouth. Doesn't that make you just want to like swallow acid? That is maybe that's me. You know, I don't want to project myself onto you because my wife would be very pissed, but that just, you know, right? Doesn't that give you that feeling? Like you just want to throw a rabbit off of a skyscraper, you know? I don't know. Look at this next one. My boyfriend's beige flag is that when he's trying to act upset, he turns away from me.
Wait, that had to be bait, right? Like that was a joke. That can't, it could be serious.
And get ready, he plays Creep by Radiohead. If I insulted him, Creep by Radiohead. I tell him to stop playing Creep by Radiohead, he plays Creep Glee cast version. I tell him to stop playing Creep by Radiohead and Creep Glee cast version. Try saying that 3 times fast. Then he plays Creep by Pentatonics. It never ends. I can't win. Oh, gosh. Cringe. What did the narwhal say? Epic bacon moment. Done that. I'll give this guy credit. That is pretty funny, but still, doesn't that make you just want to vomit? It's just so... Oh, brother. That one... I could read or observe some piece of media that is genuine tragedy.
Wait, it was so what? It was so...
Oh, bro. Oh, brother.
My God.
That one... I could read or observe some piece of media that is genuine tragedy, genuinely something awful, and it doesn't make me feel as bad as that makes me feel. I don't know why, you know? You know, as I'm recording this, my producers are telling me to not sound so condescending. And you're right. You're right. I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm just trying to find the people out there that commiserate with this feeling. You let me know. Don't these things give you that feeling that you know, that hard to swallow? Just stop it. Look, I know I'm being kind of aggro about these beige flags. I promise you I'm not that, you know, disturbed by them. There are a few that made me laugh, you know, for the wrong reasons, like this one right here. My boyfriend's beige flag is that if he is looking at his phone, he is completely deaf. And I read this initially as my boyfriend.
Okay. That's real though. That's real. I know a lot of people like that.
Friend's beige flag is that he's completely deaf, which is terrible. But let me read the full thing. My boyfriend's beige flag is that if he is looking at his phone, he is completely deaf. This man cannot do two things at once, and it doesn't matter what I say to him. I just have to wait until he's not looking at his phone. This is a classic, isn't it? Just the classic partner that cannot multitask. I think this is a sign of the times. You know, we're in desperate times where we're all hooked to the screen. You know, this woman could be screaming at her boyfriend probably, "Hey, hey, 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 I think the house is on fire." And he's probably just, reading an article about war, just, hey, Michael, the roof.
Hello?
I'm definitely guilty of this. I'm super guilty of this. Alina might be telling me something super important, something I need to know, and I'm just drooling, on the phone. It's brutal. And, there are times where I can't multitask. If Alina tells me to do two things at once, that can short circuit my brain immediately. I'm like, which one? Do you want me to do action 1 or 2? Which is really odd because if you contrast that with, I don't know, certain tasks, like if you need me to rush B, I can multitask the hell out of that. You need me to entry frag, I can see it all. You need me to call strat and entry frag and rush, I'm good for it, man. Trust me. There's another one that didn't make me so sick and actually got me to chuckle because this seems to be a thing in a lot of relationships. And I didn't even have to read it. I just saw the title. It was titled Asking for a Sip. And you know what that's all about. You know how that goes, right? Your partner walks back to you in a public setting and you're like, "Hey, yo, did you just wait in that really long line for that vanilla iced latte?" Okay. I wasn't sure, but I know how you look, so I thought that was you in that line. Huh. Yeah. And we did come here together in the same car. That's crazy. Hey, listen, you mind if I get a sip of that? No, just a little sip. Just a little sip. But when you say just a little sip, the devious plan you got cooking up back there. You're taking half like it's a divorce. You're yanking half of that vanilla iced latte. And then your partner's standing there holding the half empty cup, looking at you like, "Bro." And you're just, "What?" "Well, I just took a sip. I can't control that my sips are big, but I took a sip." And then your partner is trying to enjoy what's left. And you might just, might casually just, "Hey, you mind if I'm just, just a little bit, just." You go ahead and finish that off.
Dude, I've had boyfriends like that. They're the fucking worst. The worst.
I don't know if this is a dude specific thing. I know I do this, but I'm curious. Who's the big sipper in your relationship? Because between me and Alina, I'm the big sipper. And let me make this clear: I'm a charitable big sipper, big on the charity. All right, if I big sip my way through that cup, I buy another one and I don't touch it. All right, I make it even Steven. It's just sometimes when you're a big sipper, you don't realize what your appetite was, and then, oops, I drank the whole latte. This one just genuinely got me. My husband would say my beige flag is that every time we watch a TV show or movie that neither of us has seen, I ask him what's going to happen every 5 minutes because I hate not knowing, and he reminds me, and he also watches this for the first time, and I know I'm being annoying, but for whatever reason, I can't stop. Damn, that got me good. Yeah.
The worst. People who talk in movies, I can't stand it. I don't know. I am also watching it for the first time. I do not know. We're figuring it out together. Just wait.
Alina, I'm looking at you. But hey, it's really funny when people do this, They're just looking at you during a film and they got that look in their eyes that says, "I know this pain I'm about to unleash on the both of us. This anxious energy. This overwhelming, questioning part of my brain, but just stay with me, man." And you're on the other side of that like, "I'm here for you. I'm here for you, brother." Now, I know I'm coming off kind of strong, but they're not all bad, honestly. Some of them, they're, as much as it makes me sick to admit, some of them are kind of genuine and endearing, like this one. My husband's beige flag is that he'll be snoring so loud, and when I wake him up, he looks me square in the face and says, "I'm not even asleep, dude." And
Oh my god. Oh my god, real.
catches the wildest attitude with me. Then we'll proceed 30 seconds later to not sleep, and the snoring will occur again in the same vicious cycle. I
Not even
kind of
sleep,
relate to
dude.
this one, not
Not even sleep.
in the snoring part, but sometimes Alina will fall asleep during, you know, I don't know, some show we're watching, and then I'll realize, and I'll say, you know, are you asleep right now? And she'll be like, no, eyes fully closed. And she'll just be annoyed. No, I'm not asleep right now. And to be fair to her, I do the same thing. Sometimes, you know, I'll be falling asleep during the show. And I have this clever thing where I like try to like just close one eye, and I try to keep the one eye side open, you know? So like I'm trying to sleep only on this side and pretend I'm awake, but I'm asleep the whole time. And she'll say, "Are you asleep right now?" And I'll go, "No." But I'm fully just trying to sneak a little nap in. I'm trying to get my pre-sleep. Before I get my main sleep, I'm pre-gaming the sleep, you know? Overall, this is harmless. I'm not actually aggro about it, but some of them genuinely do make me just, you know that. Ugh. It's not that I hate to see a happy couple. You know, I just don't want to hear about it. No one wants to hear about it, you know? I think what it is when I see some of these beige flags, it's just some people feeling like, look at me. Look at me. And just that cynical part of me just wants to scream, nobody's love is unique. It's only unique between you and your partner, but it's not unique to anyone else. Humans have been around. We've seen couples do some wild stuff to each other on this earth, right? We've seen some couples pee on each other, you know? I bet you the OnlyFans couple right now, tons of footage. You pay enough money, you see them pee on each other. I know I'm being a lot right now, so let me just close it on a positive note.
Probably. Sounds like you know.
If you or your partner have a cool, quirky, fun beige flag, comment that in the comments. Let us know about it. We love to talk about the beige flags that happen in your relationship. Until next time. Right? Right. All right. I'll see you on the next one. MillerFPO.store. Go get you a few pieces, and we'll see you very soon. Goodbye.
I didn't come here to play, nah, I came with a plan. I'm the star inside my circle, I'm the pentagram, whoa. Making sacrifices just to get the land, oh. I'm trying to see how fast that hurricane go. Eyes burning, no sleep, hustle is OD.
I need to move this. I keep getting claimed on YouTube for this fucking song. It's a good song, but they keep blocking my whole VOD for one song. Unreal.
Thanks for holding the door, Jim.
Mr. President, how much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
The charge is falsifying business records.
I will get Trump.
It's felony criminal conduct.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
The charge is falsifying business records.
They came up with a new one.
It's felony criminal conduct.
Indicting the 45th president. I never thought anything like this could happen.
Earlier this afternoon, Donald Trump was arraigned.
This fake case was brought only to interfere with the upcoming 2024 election, and it should be dropped immediately. Everybody was in shock, can't even believe it. Who would think that that could happen today? But they did it anyway, so here we are now. It's where we were today, but now we're there. Spend time there today.
The charge is falsifying business records.
I will get Trump.
It's felony criminal conduct.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
The charge is falsifying business records.
They came up with a new one.
It's felony criminal conduct.
Indicting the 45th president, charging a former president of the United States for the first time. There is no crime. The most embarrassing time. President Trump is being treated very unfairly. How about that? Every single pundit and legal analyst said there is no case. What is fueling my soul right now is Trump. I will get Trump. What is fueling my soul right now is Trump.
The charge is falsifying business records.
I will get Trump.
It's felony criminal conduct.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
The charge is falsifying business records.
They came up with a new one.
It's felony criminal conduct.
Indicting the 45th president.
Now listen, if you have not subscribed to YouTube channel, do it right now. Do it today. And all you
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. Won't you fight for your life? Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. I don't like them frogs. Gay. Friggin' frogs. Frogs. Friggin' frog crap. Won't you fight the frogs? It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Frogs. Nice boy.
Such a bop. Such a bop. Okay, the next one's Up to Fate. Oh, this is a good one. It's a good one. A lot lower tempo, though.
There's a question and an answer and a worry in the middle. There was a promise of forever and a wishful intention. What a world it would be if we all made out like the books we read, all the films we see. It's a travesty. As the moon drifts by with the shifting tides, and you're lost in life, so the love floats into the ether. And there was something that you heard and heard, and despite your parents, you placed your bet on love.
Fire, right? Yeah, that's good.
And even though it made you hurt, you always tried to make it work, 'cause you believed in us. She said you're pretty, but you drink too much. You've got a head on your shoulders and it's good enough, but something broke you. I said I'm sorry, and it's well in advance, but I will hurt you more than anybody has. Yeah, it's a sure thing. Oh, is it a sure thing? She said, I know that you didn't know back then, but getting all that you should know by now. It never was about the pain you held, not in the way that you shut me out, not in the way that you hate yourself, or all the ways that you let me know it was that you and I, we were on our way. Kind of feeling that was unexplained, and you still feel like it felt back then. It's what you tell me when nobody's listening, and you ain't happy where you're at right now. Talked about it for a couple hours, but a lot of change in the past few years. A couple deaths and a few relationships, a little older and a little scared of making all the same mistakes I made. She said you're weary because you think too much. You've got a mind of your own, it's free enough, but it'll drain you. I know you're sorry, and it's right on time, 'cause you told me what would happen if I stuck around. I know you warned me. There's something that you're asking that was never in question.
Fuck, I love that song. Good. Good. let's wind down with tasting history video. Shall we? This is Welcome Cafe, by the way, if you're interested in following them. It's called ZZZ.
You guys, my dad
Oh my god. Wait, we have to.
literally just got
This is
punched
fast.
in the face for being a Trump supporter. Like, that was it. And I do it again. Bop, bop. And I do it again. Bop, bop, bop. Do it again. Bop, bop, bop. Do it again. Bop, bop, bop. And do it again. Hold up. Bop, bop, bop. Do it. Bop, bop. Do it again. Bop, bop, bop. Do it. Bop, bop. Do it again.
Iconic. My hero. Legend.
A depiction of ancient Roman pizza has recently been unearthed in Pompeii. But is it really pizza? Well, kind of, and kind of not. Either way, I am going to do my best to recreate this 2,000-year-old dish long buried beneath the ashes of Mount Vesuvius.
Yeah, it looks more like a flatbread, but we'll see.
So just a couple weeks ago, archaeologists working in Region 9 of Pompeii uncovered this fresco showing a silver tray with a leavened flatbread with toppings, along with assorted fruit and a goblet of wine. Now the style of this painting is called xenia, which comes from the Greek word that referred to a sort of social contract between hosts and guests, part of which was an offering of food to the guests, and the ancient Roman author Vitruvius wrote about this style of art in the 1st century BC. When the Greeks became more luxurious and their circumstances more opulent, they began providing dining rooms, chambers, and storerooms of provisions for their guests. And on the first day, they would invite them to dinner. This is why artists called pictures representing the things which were sent to guests xenia. So even 2,000 years ago, there was art history. So figuring out exactly what is depicted in this xenia is a little tricky. The archaeologists are fairly certain on some things like the wine, bread, pomegranate, dates, and the fruit of the strawberry tree, which is the national tree of Italy, and despite its name has nothing to do with strawberries. But then there are also some more less obvious things like these items in front. Some have said that they look like mushrooms, though based on the art style, it's probably more likely that they are some sort of nut, but who really knows? Now, when it comes to the pizza and its toppings, well, it's kind of anyone's guess. Maybe that's cheese? Maybe bits of fruit? What's definitely missing is tomatoes, as those wouldn't even show up in Europe for another 1,500 years. And if there was cheese, it's very unlikely that it was anything like today's mozzarella, so while it may have some of the hallmarks of a pizza, I don't think it's going to be available for delivery anytime soon. Now, some scholars have suggested that one of the ingredients that probably is on this bread is sort of pizza-like, insofar as it is a kind of spreadable cheese, and that was called moretum. So that's what I'm going to be making today. Now, there are several ancient recipes for moretum, one of which includes pine nuts and is probably the precursor to pesto, but my favorite recipe actually
Ooh, that sounds so good.
comes from a poem, because if you've watched this show, you know I love recipes in poetic form. The poem, often attributed to Virgil, is called, fittingly, moretum, and is really quite long, so I'm just going to read the parts that are recipe-like. Digging in the earth, he pulls up 4 heads of garlic. Then he desires the parsley's graceful foliage and the stiffness-causing rue, and trembling on their slender thread, the coriander leaf. And when he has collected these, he sits before the fire and loudly asks his wench for the mortar. The garlic bulbs he rinses and strips, then throws into the hollow stone. On these he sprinkles grains of salt, and cheese is added, then he introduces the herbs. The reeking garlic with the pestle breaks, then everything he crushes all alike. His hand in circles moves, until the ingredients lose their separate colors, and out of many colors comes one, neither wholly green nor shining white. Then drops of Athena's olive oil he adds, and pours a little of his sharp vinegar, and again works the mixture together. Like I said, there's a lot more to it, sometimes with erotic undertones, but that is the recipe portion of the poem. Now, something
Wait, where's the sexy part? Why'd you cut the sexy part?
interesting is that the motto on the United States Great Seal, E pluribus unum, from many one, comes from this poem. Of course, instead of referring to 13 colonies becoming one country, here it refers to the different colors of ingredients being combined to make a new color. So a little different. And it's always interesting how language can do that, you know, really be used in very different ways. Same language, very different meaning. German has a lot of these words and phrases, like Kummerspeck, which literally means grief bacon, but refers to the excess weight that you put on from emotional eating. Now, I wonder what the German word for Moretum is, but regardless, this is how you make it. You'll need 2 small heads of garlic, and I know he says 4, but I'm guessing he's making a massive amount of this because 2 is going to be very garlicky. A large handful of parsley, a large handful of cilantro or coriander leaf, a small handful of rue. If you can find it, it's not something you're going to just be able to
Never heard of it.
pick up at the store. I'm growing it in my garden, so I do have some fresh rue. You can get the dried kind online. I'll put a link to that in the description. Though, if you or anyone going to be having this is with child, do not eat the rue. It is not good. In fact, if you just don't want to have it at all or you can't find it, just use celery leaf. It's similar. 1 teaspoon of salt, 10 ounces or 280 grams of white cheese. I'm using fresh sheep's cheese. That's hard to say, fresh sheep's cheese, but you can use any kind that you want. He's not that specific, but it does need to be white because he is specific about that. Then 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar. So first peel your garlic and chop it up, then chop your herbs. And then he says to crush the garlic in a mortar. But he must have had a huge mortar because just those 2 cloves half filled up my mortar. So I very quickly switched to a food processor.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know, that was gonna take a long ass time in a mortar.
And I suggest you do the same. Then add the salt and the cheese. There is no way this amount of cheese would have ever fit in my mortar. Then add in the herbs and blend until, as he said, the white of the cheese and the green of the herbs have become one. E pluribus unum. Finally add the olive oil and the white wine vinegar and blend until smooth. Then set that aside as we make our bread. Now exactly what this bread is very hard to tell, but it does seem that there is a depiction of it without toppings in another fresco from Pompeii. And it looks as if there's maybe some sort of trench running around just inside the edge of the bread, possibly to keep the food from falling off like a pizza crust. Those breads were sometimes called mense, or singular mensa, and would be similar to the trenchers of the Middle Ages. They were just there to kind of hold your food like a plate. In fact, it means table. Mensa meant table. And these tables are referred to in another Virgil poem called the Aeneid. In it, the hero Aeneas is given a prophecy that he will establish a new city, but not before a deadly famine has come upon you, and the guilt of our blood drives you to gnaw round the edges of your tables, to put them between your teeth and eat them. Well, flash forward, and he and his men are now in Italy, and they're eating a rather meager meal of some fruit piled atop bread, and then they start eating the bread, and Aeneas realizes, look, we are eating even our tables. This is our home. So in a way, Italy was founded through the eating of pizza. Now, to make this version of ancient Roman pizza, what you'll need is 1 cup or 250 grams of active dough starter. Mine is from whole wheat, but you can use a regular batch.
Dear God, there's like 12,000 bugs in here right now. Fuck. The fuck? God. Oh God, they're all around me.
Batch of sourdough starter, either will work. 2 cups or 475 milliliters of warm water, 4 cups or 500 grams of whole wheat flour, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of honey. Start by whisking the salt into the flour and then add your starter and the water. Combine these until somewhat incorporated and then add in the olive oil and the honey and work the dough for 2 to 3 minutes until everything is well combined. Note that you are not going to be kneading this dough like you would a traditional bread because you don't want it to puff up too big. It's still got to be a flatbread. Once it's become a nice cohesive dough, put a little bit more olive oil on the top and coat the dough. Then set.
No, I don't have any food. I think it's my my portable AC. It has like a vent thing.
A damp cloth on top and let it rise. And you want this to rise rather slowly. It's going to kind of depend on how active your starter is, but at least 4 hours up to overnight, like 10 or 12 hours would actually be preferable, but it'll probably need to be in a cool place to do that. In the refrigerator overnight will work, but eventually it will double in size. And then don't punch it down, again, like you would a normal dough, but just gently take it out of the bowl and put it onto a lightly oiled surface. Now we're going to form this into a circle, and you can make one giant pizza, but according to the mosaic, it looks like it's like more of a personal pan pizza, so I divided my dough into fourths and then formed those into circles. And you can use your fingers to make that sort of trench around the edge of the circle, and then put a little bit of olive oil in there to keep that part from rising as much as the rest. Now you can bake these on a baking sheet, but if you want to more mimic that ancient Roman oven style, then you can put it on a hot pizza stone in your oven. Either way, you're going to heat the oven to 500 degrees Fahrenheit or 260 Celsius, and then take that round piece of dough and set it on the stone. Now I very quickly realized that my ability to move round dough from one place to another into the oven is lacking. So I quickly started putting some parchment underneath the dough, just better to transfer it. Then you can bake it for like 2 minutes, and then the parchment will just come right out, and you can finish baking it on the stone for another 8 minutes. And while it finishes in the oven, let us look at what else the archaeology of Pompeii can teach us about ancient Roman baking. A cloud from the mountain was ascending. My uncle was now so close to the mountain that the cinders, which grew thicker and hotter the nearer he approached, fell into the ships, together with pumice stones and black pieces of burning rock. The courtyard which led to his friend's apartment was so nearly filled with stones and ashes that if my uncle lingered any longer, it would have been impossible for him to have made his way out. That was Pliny the Younger describing the hours before his uncle, Pliny the Elder, died a victim of Mount Vesuvius. He had gone there to save some friends of his who were trapped and could only get out by sea, and being the commander of the fleet in the area, he had ships. Now Pliny the Elder did escape that villa as it filled up with ash and pumice, but he died soon after on the beaches from noxious gases coming down from the mountain. But little did he know that that ash that was burying his friend's villa along with the cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum, well, that ash would also preserve those places better than perhaps any from the ancient Roman world. Cold comfort to him, but a boon for us 2,000 years later who can learn so much about ancient Roman life from those sites. From the city's gladiators to its brothels to, of course, its food. And speaking of brothels and food, hic habitat felicitas. Here dwells happiness, sometimes translated as
Let's fucking go. Based.
As here dwells good fortune. And those words are inscribed along with, of all things, a phallus, and then hung above not a brothel, but a bakery. Because happiness indeed, bread is good fortune. Bakeries, or pistrina, are all over the archaeological sites at Pompeii and Herculaneum, about 35 having been found so far. One of the most famous is the bakery of Modestus, which, when excavated in 1862, included 81 loaves of abandoned bread, the baker having fled the city with his baking still in progress. These loaves were the panis quadratus, perhaps the most famous bread of ancient Rome, which is depicted on several frescoes from Pompeii and is made of 8 sections formed by 4 lines, hence the quadratus. And I did an entire video on this bread way back when I first started the channel. I think it was just a few months in, so I'll put that, and you'll have to forgive the fact that I'm pretty sure I have no facial hair in that video. Now, another famous bakery is that of Popidius Priscus, and it's because his mill room, where he has his giant millstones, is so well preserved. He had 4 large millstones made of basalt lava, and these were usually turned by donkeys. There's actually an ancient Roman poem called The Golden Ass by Lucius Apuleius Africanus that describes this process. The poem is about a man who happens to get turned into a donkey, and then it's his first-person narrative of life as a human turned into a donkey. And at one point, he gets sold to a miller and walks into one of these rooms with the millstones. There, numerous beasts endlessly turned millstones of different sizes, not only by day, but all night long. The ceaseless turning of the wheels perpetually made flour. I was harnessed to the largest wheel, my head covered with a sack, and I was given a shove along the curving track. There are occasions where it was people doing this back-breaking work, though usually the stones would be quite a bit smaller, either slaves or the impoverished people who would just do anything for any kind of work. Even one of Rome's most famous playwrights, Plautus, was reduced to doing this work after he lost all of his money in a shipping accident. He would take a hand mill, a quern, and go door to door asking people if they had any grain to be milled. But regardless, once your grain was milled, you could make it into dough. And at the bakery of Popedius Priscus, this was done in the next room over, where he had massive mechanical paddles that would do the kneading. In fact, at his and other large bakeries, there was almost nothing done by hand except for the shaping of the loaves and...
I want mechanical fucking paddles to knead my bread. Hey, yo, that would be dope as fuck.
and putting the stamp on them. These were sometimes called signaculum, and were like putting a logo on your product, but less for advertising and more for quality control. Especially if it was bread that you were really proud of, you didn't want other people's inferior bread to be confused with your brand. So you would put your stamp on there and say, this is Max's bread. Now, giving out quality bread was very important, not only for your business, but it could even get you into public office. There are numerous pieces of graffiti in Pompeii that are endorsing people for public office, and one says, "I beg you to elect Gaius Julius Polybius to the office of Aedile. He gives good bread." Other election graffiti in the city includes endorsements like the chicken vendors request that you elect Epidius and Suetius as duovirs. And of course, the city's bakers and millers got in on the endorsements as well, because together they were very strong and influential groups, almost like trade unions of the day. And it really reminds me of that wonderful scene in the first season of the show Rome.
The Guild of Millers uses only the finest grains, true Roman bread for true Romans.
Just like this true Roman bread that should be ready to take out of the oven. So once baked, remove the bread and make sure it's got a nice color on the bottom, and then let it cool just for a moment before you spread your moretum on top. Remember to use just a little bit because it is very garlicky. My entire house smells like garlic right now. Then you can top it with things like white cheese, dates, pomegranate, or whatever else you thought you saw in the fresco. And here we are, the pizza.
So pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. It looks so good.
Pizza of Pompeii. Now again, they probably would have just taken pieces off of
Man, he always recreates it like perfectly.
Here and just eaten them at first, you know, take a date or pomegranate or whatever and eaten it, and then finished the bread and dipped it with some cheese and everything. But I did a little slice just cause. Why not? Here we go. So garlicky. Like, to the point of spiciness when you have so much garlic, but it's actually delicious, but it is garlicky. I actually want to just try the bread because it does kind of overwhelm. I put too much garlic on there. Or not too much garlic, too much of the moretum. That bread is so flavorful. True Roman bread for true Romans indeed, or for true Maxes. But I also think that, like, if you have it with other things, I'm trying to, you can't see this, I'm trying to grab a, I've got some cheese on there, the moretum, and some pomegranate. That sweetness cuts through. That's the way to do it. Now, one thing that you'll notice is not on this is that ancient Roman condiment, garum. But I am finally making the long version of garum. It is currently in my backyard. It doesn't smell as bad as I would have thought. It's slowly digesting itself fish in salt.
What is that? What is that? That does not look edible. But that looks like the next pandemic. What is that?
I would have thought. It's slowly digesting itself fish in salt. So that video will probably be out in the fall, I'm thinking, because it does need a couple more months in this hot sun.
The fuck?
But yeah. And I recently made a t-shirt with "You Had Me at Garum," so I'll put that link in the description. And I'll see you next time on Tasting History, where I will have probably eaten all 4 of these and will be a few pounds heavier.
A madman. Mad Max, if you will. Yeah, I would try that pizza, but I don't know what the fuck that fish concoction was. That should be illegal. The biohazard. Alrighty. That's gonna do it for me. I am sleepy. I'll be back tomorrow for video Sunday. We have a whole bunch to get through. I'll be trying to come on as early as possible, but I'm not entirely sure if my plans are gonna happen or not, so we'll see. Look out for the noties on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate you. I hope to see you soon. Have a good day or night, and drink some water. Take care of yourself.
Going crazy, all of my nerves, who does it check me? All this fun, baby, why you gotta leave me on? Had to drop a bag on her when she gone. But I'm running when we click, and they got me till I fall. Come paying for bags worth more than you love. Yeah, yeah. Feel my moment, yeah, yeah. I'm the chosen, yeah, yeah. I'm the one inside. In the stew, I got a spazzo. Back up in my bag, get the rackets and I cash out. I've been running laps, I don't got time to relax now. I just took a chance, wasn't looking for no handouts. Oh, they like proud of how we do this. I've been with my brothers in the hills, we going stupid. I can't stop, I've been different, always knew this. Trying to turn them Bordens into benches, needing blue strips. Oh, Henny got me wasted. You done cut the Yola, I can taste it. Biting on my swag, you niggas pussy trying to trace it. I don't need your love, I took a perk and I replaced it. I'ma keep on going till my mama said I made it. Black and yellow, white, I got these different races. Yeah. Did my dirt, I had a match, I'm moving faceless. I got 12 plotting on me, but no cases. Running from my demons, lacing on my A6. I don't do that fake shit, nah. The way they treat me, they act like I'm feeling them. So I got a script, I was just trying to feel something. Now I'm alone, you don't care, and I feel I got a spazzo. Back up in my bag, get the rackets and I cash out. I've been running laps, I don't got time to relax now. I just took a chance, wasn't looking for no handouts. Oh, they like proud of how we do this. I've been with my brothers in